Testing. Is everybody can hear me from my new mic? Is it testing?
I hear you.
Yeah, we hear you.
Okay. All right, that's good. Yes, I bought a new mic, ladies and gentlemen. Look at me, all professional. I got it out on an Amazon Prime sale. Look at this. It can turn all different colors and shit. Look at this. Ooh, look at this. Look at me. I'm professional, even though literally now everybody's hearing the fucking mic now and I'm typing.
Yeah, Victor, play with yourself.
No, this is a mic. I'm not doing that. No, I'm not doing that. I just wanted to show that off. Hopefully my audio is better. I would have to go ahead and see after the show to see if everybody likes the audio better when I did my freaking my headset, so that way I can sound more professional. I still have headphones on, but it's my smaller ones so I can hear clear. So with that being said, first of all, I got a couple of things to get off my chest first. First and foremost, fuck Google Chrome, because they took away my fucking ad blocker. I had to literally, now the show is powered by Firefox as a result. I'm using Firefox now to do this show. So yeah, Google Chrome. Yeah, you don't want me to go. Google's like sucking up for money, and they're all corporate ass shit. And now they're just like, oh, we're gonna take away all your ads. And this is one of the only resources where I can actually get no ads on YouTube without paying for freaking YouTube Premium. So yeah, those schmucks can go piss off. I used to have it, but not anymore. I'm trying to save money, damn it. So I use the ad blocker and Firefox has been working much better. Much better. Hold on, let me fucking turn my fucking light on. I didn't forgot to freaking. I had so many freaking mic issues. Oh, okay, now that's better. So yeah, screw Firefox. Stop you. I mean, I'm not as much. People think I'm an influencer. Yeah, I'm gonna influence everybody by saying stop using Google Chrome. Use Firefox. Use Microsoft Edge if you have to, or even use fucking basic ass Safari. Don't use Google Chrome. Never again.
Or don't be a cheap ass like Victor and buy YouTube Premium.
If I could get it for free, why pay the $15? Besides, I'm the guy who pirates movies.
Yeah, you fake film fan.
Yeah, I'm such a fake film fan that I have practically half the damn streaming services now. But speaking of which, oh god, I gotta get the elephant out of the room. People will only notice if they saw my review for Chronicle last night. And yes, Chronicle is gonna come into play later in the show for a multitude of reasons. But let me go ahead and. Well, actually, I'm going to wait till he gets back before I can actually show you all. I'm going to actually wait before that. You work so well. I didn't say it was going to fail. I said that I wasn't looking forward to it in the first trailer. I didn't say it was going to flop.
He liked the second trailer.
And plus, I said that the Warner needed to be supportive. It made like $300 million. We're going to get to Superman, trust me, because I got a lot to say about it. I haven't watched it, and it's very successful. But I have mainly for what I did, I truly believe the Snyder Cult they got worse. Let's put it this way. If you looked at Letterboxd, they've gotten worse. They've gotten a hell of a lot worse. It's just absolutely just ridiculous. So
are you talking about Superman?
Yeah.
Yeah, but I was going to go into the Snyder Cult, but I wanted to wait till you came back to show you this, okay? I did something that I never thought I would do ever again, okay?
Show me your penis again?
No, I never did. I never did.
I never did. Yeah, keep telling yourself that. Anyway, what were you going to show me you never did?
I bit the bullet. I turned to the dark side, folks. Not literally. I didn't turn it literally to the dark side. I'm not working with Darth Vader or anything, although I might as well have to. Well,
you're not black?
What?
You're not black?
No.
Oh.
Okay. Here's what I'm. Okay. I have to. First of all, let me make sure that I'm. Oh, great. The browser can't fucking share my screen. No. I have to fucking. Oh, great. I gotta turn it on. Fucking dickheads. I don't know why I didn't do this before the show. Now everything is great. Now I have to quit my fucking browser. I gotta fucking. Oh god, confirm you want to leave. Hold on, I'll be right back. Oh wait, no. Okay, let me just fucking refresh the page now. Hopefully I can refresh the page to see. Give me one.
One what? Okay, well, we're gonna talk about some sex stuff in here.
Okay.
Oh,
This is
yeah.
a bunch of bullshit. First, my mic is not on. And I see this. Oh, fuck this. I gotta refresh my page again. Fucking ass.
Wait, show it again. Show it again. Okay, let me solo screen you. Yeah, look at that full screen. That's yeah. Don't lie, Soren. You whack off to that when you go to bed. That cover. Nothing wrong with that. Yeah, I need to get that. Me are gonna get it on my with my upcoming.
Well, the Criterion sales coming on as we speak until later this month. So now's your chance.
Yeah, that's why I'm like, okay.
This is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic that you wasted $25 or whatever the fuck you paid for it, wasting on that fucking coaster of a movie. Overrated, the most other than everything, everywhere, all at once, the most overrated film of the decade. I don't fucking care. I'm sticking to my guns. I don't fucking care. Well, yeah, I'm overrated. Guess what? I don't care. I don't care. So anyway, before I get to this whole Snyder discourse, I will get to it. As I said, I turned to the dark side. How did I turn to the dark side? Well, hold on. Fucking Firefox is being a piece of shit. Oh, I don't want to share this window. I want to share another window. How do I share another window? Come on. Share this window. What kind of window? What kind of window do I share?
I'll be watching a legacy sequel to one of the most overrated slash movies of the last.
You can piss off. No, I don't. I'm sure. No, this is not what I wanted.
Yeah.
Great. I have to fucking get used to this shit. Clearly. Ugh. This is so fucking professional.
I'm only watching the legacy sequel to one of the most overrated horror movies.
You can piss off. I'm still looking forward to it.
I haven't seen those last summer movies, so I can't say.
Okay, I got to share this fucking window. Here, guys, I turned to the dark side. Look what I got.
Oh my god, you doxed us.
I cannot believe I paid fucking money to get this back.
Huzzah! Did you at least do the bundle with Hulu and Disney?
No, because I already have Disney Plus and Hulu. Why the fuck would I spend money
Chicken
on
Jockey.
it again?
Chicken Jockey? Oh, you did because you wanted to watch Minecraft more times. Okay.
No, I did not want to watch Minecraft. The reason why I got HBO Max again, yeah, it's back to HBO Max now. Happy go lucky, right? It should have stayed that fucking way.
Yeah, so why'd you get it?
So now I'm back on it now, and I do say they are making an improvement. They are making an improvement. With that being said, I feel like there's still ways to go. First of all, they need to get rid of all this Discovery crap. You see what I'm looking at this screen? 90 Day Fiance? What the fuck is this on HBO Max?
It's your favorite show, Victor. You told me this behind the scenes.
No! I saw when I was
90 Day Fiance was better than Lost.
No. God. The things I go through for this show. Also, fuck this show.
No, fuck you. They're not the way you like.
Fuck you too.
I haven't seen them before yet, so I can't say.
Fuck Sam Levinson, he's a hack. But mainly I got the ad-free plan because I didn't want to pay for no fucking ads, and I got the 4K plan too. So I got the beautiful 4K crystal quality. I might be watching The Last of Us, catching up on that, seeing if people bitching about it is, worth it or not. And everybody should be watching this on HBO Max. It's the best film of the year, but that's besides the point.
Still in the top 5 for me.
It's in my top 5 still. I'll be going through my top 10 movies of the year so far. That's one of my topics.
So yeah, I got the fucking service back, and yes, I was watching ER before watching this. Yes, of course, I was watching ER.
So what's the main reason why you got it? Because you never, I don't think you ever really specified. Are you just getting
the reason I specified? The reason why I specified because I had an extra $20 to spend, and I'm like, you know what, I'm gonna give it a try. And you know what? Also, I wanted to do it because Peacemaker is gonna come back. I want to watch the first season of that. So
yeah, like I'll say this regarding that. While they've taken almost all the Cartoon Network shit, it still has.
Here's the thing that they need to improve about HBO Max. Take out all the Discovery crap and TLC crap and put back the Cartoon Network stuff. All this Discovery shit, put it in the trash, put it on Discovery Plus, what the fuck ever.
Discovery Plus is no longer around, I don't think.
No, it is. It is.
Oh,
It still exists. Yes, it does.
Oh, wow. Oh,
And I think since Warner is splitting off with Discovery again, I think they're gonna move everything to Discovery Plus eventually. Oh, Discovery shit. And as for Cartoon Network, it's looking like they're making a deal with Hulu to put their content, because I heard the Gumball revival is gonna go to Hulu. So
I see Justice talking about Eddington. Well, I'm doing a double feature this Thursday. I know what you did last summer, and right after that, I'm watching Eddington. I cannot wait to see another Ari Aster classic.
I bet you $10,000 that the new Last Summer is going to be better than Eddington. Amen. Amen.
He's 2 for 3.
Okay, well, at least like so what are you talking about? 2 for 3 regarding quality movies?
Yeah, quality movies.
Okay.
No, he's zero. He's 0 to 3.
Wait, Victor, have you seen all of Ari Aster's films?
I've seen the first 2.
Okay, so you can't say for the third one if you haven't seen it.
I don't know what's worse, me with Monster Chain with Ari Aster. Oh, gee, you see?
Shut your whore mouth, Victor.
And you shut your whore mouth, Tanner, about Lost. You shut your whore mouth, so I guess we can both say it.
Yeah.
Oh, you with My Little Pony. Yeah, the same shit. But, God, what was I going to talk about? Right, the Superman box office. Let's go to the box office. I spent so much time talking about fucking HBO Max. Maybe I'll talk about it again, but I want to go to the box office. By the way, I haven't been spoiled about Superman, because a lot of people are saying there's been spoilers going around everywhere. I haven't been spoiled yet.
Well, thank goodness. I haven't seen too much any spoilers on my end. That's why I'm hoping I work. I don't work next Thursday, so I can see Fantastic Four, because I do have my ticket for next Thursday, but we'll see what happens.
So let's go over the fucking screen again, because I can't fucking oh jeez, I can't believe I have to do this shit now every time I have to go sharing the window. So I have to go like this now. But as we could see, Superman was #1 movie in America, making $125 million on opening weekend. This is a very solid result. I think that in terms of how this is going to proceed, it's a good start, but I'm wondering how this week is going to go, because there's a lot of competition. Last summer I don't think it's going to make as much money as this. Eddington's going to flop. I'm
a Ari Aster fan. I don't think that. Yeah, I will say
because I heard the production budget on that is like what, $50 million. It's not going to make money.
It's not going to make money, no.
I will say though, regarding this, congratulations also, Superman. It is now the third highest grossing. Superman is the third highest grossing movie of the year so far for the weekend.
Yes, it is. First was
and Lilo
Minecraft.
Lilo and Stitch will most likely pass $1 billion.
Yeah, but here's the thing about Superman. The word of mouth is very positive. It has an A- on Cinema Score. Will it pull a Sinners and not drop drastically in attendance this week? That's the big question going in.
Only time will tell.
Yeah, I think the word of mouth is good. So, oh god, I'm sharing my other screen. I think fucking morons. I was gonna go fucking pull YouTube up because I needed my fucking what do you call it? I need to check the live chat. Obviously.
Have you seen the IMDb
fucking
page
tabs are all open. I see it on my screen now. But as I was saying, yeah, not too big competition. I think it's gonna be fine this week. But how much is gonna drop in attendance? And also, not even just that. Let's take next week into account. Is Fantastic Four going to do well? Will it beat Superman? Or will Superman remain on top? This is going to be the start of this whole DC versus Marvel war. Remember we had this in 2016? Who's going to make more money, Batman versus Superman or Civil War? Well, Civil War was like the highest grossing movie of the fucking year. So obviously we knew who won that battle. Also, BVS was fucking shit, so that didn't help matter.
Except for the ultimate cut. Anyway.
Yeah, I think it's going to be a tough thing to call. I am going to say Fantastic Four might open at #1. But I don't know how much it's going to make. Nor is the reviews.
I have a feeling it'll make money.
I can't predict the reviews
Superman
either.
Money.
Oh god, am I fucking mute? I can't even hear nobody.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you fine.
Can I hold on? Give me 1 second.
They can't hear us, I don't think.
Hold on. Oh God, can't believe this shit. I hate this shit. I gotta refresh my fucking page again. Ugh.
I hear you fine. Yeah.
Yeah, I think he can't hear us. I think he has Ari Aster and Sean Baker's cocks in his ears. So I think that's the reason. Yes, Minecraft movie, a solo screen ad. Let's show it. Yeah. Movie of the fucking year.
Chicken jockey. Chicken jockey.
Yeah, I do want to try to get a Nora this week. If not, I'll just wait till I get paid, or wait till November, which will be around my birthday. Now, also, History of Violence is getting a 4K.
What is that? Oh no!
That
oh
is
no!
cinema.
I can't even hear you guys. Oh God! Don't tell me my fucking audio's all messed up. Let's see.
Just go back to Chrome, you bastard.
I cannot believe my fucking audio. What the fuck is this? What is going on with my audio? I might have to refresh my fucking browser at this point. Like, I swear to God. People saying that people say I can hear me fine in the fucking live chat, and I can't hear fucking nobody. This is absolutely ridiculous. I've never had this happen to me before. God, do I have to put on my fucking thing? Go fuck yourself, Jay. I am not going back to Chrome. Fuck off. I already uninstalled the fucker. You think it's gonna take me time? God, oh Jesus, here we go. I gotta close my browser and come back. Jesus Christ.
I have been gone for 2 weeks outside of some minor appearances. Yeah, there you go. I've been gone for 2 weeks, and this motherfucker can't even hold down the ship for all this time. Like, I thought I left the show in good hands, even though I know it's not my show at the end of the day. But still, I thought, as a veteran here on YouTube, I thought this motherfucker would have it down pat. And what happens? He has issues. And it's fucking Firefox. This is why you don't buy Apple, people. I'm saying this while I'm using an Apple laptop, by the way.
Finally, I can fucking hear. Jesus Christ.
Can you hear me, Victor?
I could hear you just fine.
Is Ari Aster and Sean Baker's cocks out of your ears?
No. Why would they be in my ears? Why would they be in my ears when I don't like them?
Because you couldn't hear us. That's why.
Oh God, this is fucking ridiculous.
I literally
take that shit off my screen, Soren. Jesus Christ.
I literally thought I was gonna have to fucking get AI Victor in here to host a show.
No. I literally had to fucking quit 5 minutes in. I was reacting to it live like you wanted me to do it. I couldn't take it anymore after 5 minutes. I couldn't take it anymore. I couldn't take it. It's that bad.
Did you get to the part where you would fuck William Dafoe for a role in Ari Aster's film?
No, I couldn't do it.
What about
the
like 5 minutes? Threesome between you and Ari Aster and Sean Baker?
I couldn't make it through it. The fact that they called me 22 when I'm 25 in reality, God. And how the fuck did you even create that in the first place? I'll create AI chain and do all this stupid shit.
That's why. Because.
Where'd you even fucking learn to do that? That's my question.
Funny enough, Tom showed me how to do that.
Oh, Jesus.
But if it makes you feel any better, Victor, I do have a yes, you're a stuffed animal collector. AI Victor will return this Wednesday on the Outcast.
Piss off.
But
Jesus Christ. Is Yoshi out of rehab? Yeah, he's just fine. He's just fine. But
don't solemnize him, Victor.
Now, what I was saying, in terms of the Snyder Cult, I have seen so much stupid discourse on Letterboxd from the most popular review of Superman was on Letterboxd. I think it's a 4.5. No, it's a 5-star review from a guy named Justin Waugh. He said, "Oh my God, call me Gal Gadot the way I don't know how to act right now." That's funny because I think he's referencing the Kal-El. No, I think that's in the Whedon cut of That's in the Whedon cut of Justice League, right? Is that in the Snyder cut? I don't remember which cut that is.
I remember. I think it was in the. I don't remember if it was in the Snyder cut, but I know for sure it was in the Whedon cut.
But anyway, as I was saying, you know, that people are fucking fighting on the fucking Letterboxd comments because Snyder cult fans, the cult is literally like fighting with them and saying how this new Superman movie, it's the dollar store Superman compared to Henry Cavill. Like, are you kidding me?
Because Henry Cavill is Jesus, and I stroke it to him every night. and Henry Cavill is God. Is God.
Actually,
They called David Cornswell the dollar store Superman. Yet people tell me that people have been saying that he might be better than Christopher Reeve, and it's just his first movie. So come on, it's fucking ridiculous. People are saying, "Oh, it's a real man's movie." What is this manosphere bullshit going around? My God, these Snyder! I told you last week, Snyder fans, not the fans, because the ones who are respectful, they could be, they're fine. I'm not targeting you. I'm talking about the cult. You guys need to grow up. This movie is successful. The DCEU is looking like it's going to be a success. If Peacemaker Season 2 is any good, we're off to the races. If Lantern's any good, we're definitely off to the races. I'm looking forward to Lanterns the most. But if it's off to the races, I'm sorry. There's nothing you can do about it. And yeah, but people forget that Zack Snyder and James Gunn are actually friends. And by the way, they created a movie together in Dawn of the Dead 2004, which is like one of the best zombie movies of all time. Like, it's fucking ridiculous. The DCU, I'm sorry, I'm getting used to all this shit because the DCU is dead. There's nowhere to go from here. Sorry, that's just how it is. Anyway, after all that technical difficulty bullshit, I want to give somebody else a fucking topic. So you know what, Chan? Since you haven't been on for the past 2 weeks, I want to let you go first.
I know, and by the way, fuck you for like you're lucky that when it spinned on my choice, I wasn't there. Because you remember what I told you, Victor, I was going to find whatever the movie you were dreading on reviewing, I was going to pick that one. Because I'm a glutton for punishment. However, sir, I'm...
But it lit on fucking Fant4stic, so we have to review a shitty movie regardless. So fucking happy.
I laughed so hard. I said, that's what you get. That is what you get. Because, like, while yes, it is torture for me too, I'm a glutton for punishment. When my girl chokes me, I smile. I don't fuck with you. Anyway. Oh, well, to be fair, Jose, that could have been possible.
No.
Because it's on the ban list. And
all right, I'll take a look at it. And by the way, I have a thing on Letterboxd now. It's an extension. I can see the IMDb scores very quickly and the cinema score too. So that'll help me when we get to
you have
review.
an extension?
Anyway.
You have an extension that shows the IMDb scores?
Yeah, on Firefox. It's called Letterboxd Extras. It shows the IMDb score, the regular Letterboxd score, the Rotten Tomatoes score, and the cinema score as well too. Extra. I think it might be on Chrome too, but I don't quote me on that. I know for sure it's on Firefox.
I'm on Edge, so
it's Chromium, so you might want to check.
Okay, I see it.
Yeah, it shows you. If you add it, it'll show it to you on the bottom where all the ratings are at. It'll show it to you.
All right,
I'll get to my topic now.
As we speak.
And it is a double hitter. First, before I get into my ranking of the top 10 movies of the year so far, I will be talking about James Gunn's Superman. Yes.
And Peter Safran. Don't forget about him. Peter Safran's like the second man in charge of DC Studios now.
He directed it. Anyway.
Yeah, I know. So, Safran. I don't know how to fucking pronounce his name. I'm going to say Safran, but...
This has been my most anticipated movie of the year ever since it was announced a few years back. And, I've liked the little bit I've seen of David Cornsweet. Actually, me and my fiance, we saw Pearl. She hadn't seen Pearl yet, so we saw it. I was like, oh, okay, cool. I can watch this now knowing who David Cornsweet is, because back then I didn't know who in the fuck he was.
Same thing when I saw Twisters earlier this year. Yeah, it took me a long time to watch Twisters. I watched it for my best of 2024 list. And yeah, that's the first thing I ever saw Cornsweet in. He was pretty good for what he was. Like the douchebag corporate guy,
So I had a lot riding on this. Of course, you had your detractors of the first trailer, which I thought was a masterpiece, like Victor and Tom, and all that.
Only the first trailer was bad. The second trailer was actually good.
And I was nervous because I thought I was going to have to work for that day. I was also able to take my good friend, Mr. Dirk Mason, to go see it with me. And too bad he ain't here to give his thoughts. But I will say on his behalf, he was never really a big Superman fan. But after seeing this movie, he is a big Superman fan now. So I went into that theater with my new Superman shirt.
Did you see it in IMAX?
Yes, both times. I've seen it twice now because I needed to see it a second time to give
digest everything, right?
Yes, because again, watching it the first time, I was filled with joy, tears, and just overall excitement for what is to come in this new version of DCU. Because this movie is fucking excellent. It is, and for people wondering, because I've defended Man of Steel since I could recall, I will say now that this movie is now my new favorite Superman movie after seeing it twice now, and I'm going to see it a third time, hopefully either this week or next week. But as far as the movie itself goes, I thought David Cornsweet was excellent as Superman. I love the costume. I know some people are like, oh, the underwear in front. I'm like thinking,
it's the trousers, not the underwear.
Well, people say underwear in this and all that. but in regards to David Cornsweet, I thought he was excellent. I thought the outfit was great. I thought the movie, this will probably be a divisive thing regarding this.
Divisive. Say it properly. Divisive.
I just woke up from a nap, motherfucker, before I even came on. Literally 5 minutes before I hopped in, I was taking a nap. Anyway, so the pacing, I know some people may have an issue with this, but I thought the pacing was nonstop. It was barely never, it was 2 hours and 2 minutes, but it felt like 90 minutes. It flew by. It never really gave you time to breathe, which could be a good thing or bad thing. For me, it was a good thing. I thought Rachel Brosnan as Lois Lane. I
heard she's fantastic in this. Apparently, she's the standout, other than Cornsweet.
I do believe that she is the best Lois Lane that we've had.
Well, that's not saying much.
I also say that the chemistry between her and Cornsweet is the best chemistry of a Clark Kent and Lois Lane we've had in film. I'm not going to butcher the actor's name, but I remember him from X-Men First Class. The guy who played Mr. Terrific was actually one of the
I'm not going to even attempt to pronounce his name either.
Yeah, he was one of the other standouts in this movie. Nathan Fillion as Guy Gardner was excellent. I will say probably one of my critiques is I wish they had Hawk Girl did more. But of what I saw, I did enjoy her. She's had a.
What about Nicholas Hoult? You didn't say anything about him.
I was getting to that. Nicholas Hoult. I may need to watch it another time for this, but he is definitely the best Lex Luthor since Hackman.
Kevin Spacey, motherfucker.
Kevin Spacey was good, but I think Nicholas
He was fantastic.
I think Nicholas Holt's better. And the fucking dog. The dog, one thing I will say without going too deep into spoilers, I do like the kind of the in-movie explanation as why he's here. But I thought Crypto was fucking great. I did the action was great. I thought I also liked Ma and Paul Kent. This was probably the most southern Ma and Paul Kent we've ever had, which would make sense because they're from Kansas and they're farmers and all that. But in regards to the effects, I really did, again, watching it a second time and maybe focusing a little bit more into it. I will say that the effects actually were really good. I think they've improved since even the trailers. in regards to.
I think the second trailer improved the effects because the effects in the first trailer looked a little bit off. I think everybody knew it looked a little off, but by the second trailer, they got that all fixed. And apparently, they fixed the color timing because the trailer. Look at the trailer again. The color time's all like more dark and gray. Apparently, they changed the color time to make it look more colorful. Like it doesn't look like gray and drabby.
Jose, no, he's not. He's not even the good one, but he's beloved. Hopefully, you got that reference, Jose. But a lot of people have been saying that this is the most comic booky movie ever made. And
you got to be fair. I mean, people have been saying this, and this is probably a good sign for me when I watch it. People have been comparing this shit to Sam Raimi's Spider-Man. You know me.
It does
have a Raimi nut hugger, so
it does have some. Yeah, that was another thing. It does have, and I don't mind because there were scenes in this movie that I like. Again, that again would make me.
You know me. I love those first two Spider-Mans to death.
Yeah. And then even Crypto, like again, I was one of the detractors before I even saw the trailer that I thought Crypto wasn't going to work, but he worked in this film. And and again, some of the the action scenes. Now some people also said that this is a very woke movie. I again watching it a second time. There are things.
Well, I heard it's a very left-leaning movie. So if you're conservative, I'm sorry, I don't know how you're gonna.
Well, I'm conservative, but I don't really. Well, I consider myself kind of in the middle, but I do have more conservative.
Okay, let's make you an independent then.
Yeah, nothing offended me about it. Now, one thing I've heard also is that one of the things about one thing I will say in comparison to Man of Steel, you cannot really compare. You cannot really I've heard not a lot of people complain about certain things in this movie that Man of Steel also had. So I really think that in that case, I won't I'll just say destruction, a lot of destruction. And so to be fair, Man of Steel at least owes an apology for that if you're not going to complain about that in this movie. One little bit.
Well, it's a fucking monster attacking the city, so it's the same shit. So to me, that's not a problem.
Yeah. Now, and I there was 2 post-credit scenes.
Apparently, from what I understand, they're more like jokey ones.
Yeah, I will tell that people, if you want to just get more of this movie, they're funny, but they're not anything that's going to be world building. Thank
God, I prefer it that way. James Gunn knew not to do that, and honestly, bless him, because I'm fucking sick of the MCU post-credit scene formula. I'm sick of it. Sick of it.
And one thing I will say is that this movie even gets me even more excited for Supergirl next year, in regards to what the vision is going to be regarding that. But yeah, I thoroughly enjoyed this movie. I do prefer it now as my favorite Superman movie. One last thing I'll say about it is I really love the score. Yes, did it take a lot from the John Williams score? Yes, but that's one of the greatest scores of all time. So to me, it's I just love the guitars in this, the guitar riff, like we saw in the first trailer. And the best thing about this, again, 2 hours, but it felt like 90 minutes. It another critique I may give it, which is something I normally don't do. Usually I'm the opposite of this. I wish they added maybe 30 more minutes. Because I just wish it was a little bit longer. That's something I normally never say about movies. Usually I critique movies for dragging or something. But I feel like
as long as the pacing is fine, I don't really have a problem because because usually when I have a problem,
and this is a minor
movie's long.
This is like a nitpick. This is not something if it's oh yeah, I think I know which one you're talking about, Hunter. And also, like I said, with the 3 members of the Justice Gang, I will also say that I love that this world is lived in. It's not there. Again, you're not having to build everything up. You're not having to fucking.
Granted, I've never seen Creature Commandos, so I can't say for sure, but doesn't that technically establish everything?
Maybe I haven't seen Creature Commandos either. I need
Nobody
to.
has. I probably should. I have HBO Max back now, so maybe
Yeah,
I'll
you
watch it
should.
before Superman.
I have no excuse because I've had it for the longest time, but still.
I'll
But
watch
yeah,
it before I watch Superman.
This is a
I'll binge it.
movie. I'm glad I've also been able to recommend it to other people. Like Mason really loved it. Jordan saw it this past Monday. He gave it a 5 out of 5. You know, so a lot. Like I'm glad that even not just the movie's doing well financially, at least in terms of the opening weekend. But
Let's
also,
just hope Zaslav doesn't fuck with James Gunn, even if it's successful. That's the one thing, man. Because Zaslav, he can fucking snap it off and the snap of his fingers, bam, it's gone. I don't trust that man. I trust James Gunn and Peter Safran, but I don't trust David Zaslav. No, I don't.
So yes, it's a 5 out of 5 movie, and like I will, like you will see it in my top 10 movies of the year, probably even after by the end of the year. But where it will be once, like, because who knows, the list may drastically change this Thursday after watching Eddington. Maybe I know.
I hope Superman's your number 1 right now. I hope it stays number 1. Fuck Eddington.
Well, we'll see. But I'm going to get to my top 10 films of the year so far, since we're at the halfway point. Again, I've not seen every movie of the year, so every movie this year. So, like, where would I put? I probably put Nova because I saw Novocaine. Yes, I probably put it maybe number.
I haven't watched Novocaine yet, but I saw another movie with Jack Quaid, which I'm not going to talk about today. But Heads of State, it was okay.
Oh, okay. So right now, and again, I've seen with Novocaine. I need to update this list now since I've seen Novocaine, but I've seen and Minecraft. I need to put Minecraft in here. Like I've seen probably almost 20 movies. So right now, my numbers 10 through 1. Even with the 2 movies I haven't added, they've not been up. They're not in this, so I'm not wanting to update it. So my number 10 is Ballerina.
I think that's in my top 10. But again, I saw I've seen only fucking 13 movies this year. I think. Let me look at my list again. I think it's somewhere in like the top 10. It's number 9 currently, and I've seen 18 films so far. 18.
I think I've seen either 18 or 20. I gotta check. But anyway, so my number 10 is Ballerina. Again, I will say it is the weakest of the John Wick movies, but I still enjoy it.
I don't think it's the weakest. Chapter 3 is still the weakest, but I think this is the second weakest. So I'll give you that. It's the second weakest.
Chapter 3 is great. Anyway, I don't. And Ana de Armas did great in it. I thought
she was good.
I thought even Keanu Reeves and a little bit.
I feel like John Wick was like very. I didn't think he needed to be in this movie. That's the thing.
Ballerina.
Okay, yeah. What did I miss before?
He was going his top 10. Number 10 is Ballerina. Top 10 of the year so far.
Number 9 is Lilo and Stitch.
Number 9 would be Ballerina on my end. Number 10 is Warfare on my end.
I haven't seen Warfare, so I'd say okay. So number 9, Lilo and Stitch. I enjoyed this movie. Yes, I know they've changed some things about the source of
Jumba is the bad guy.
I don't care. My only issue with Jumba is the voice. Is Zach Galifianakis. Like he doesn't annoy me as much by the end, but still, I wish the original actor played him. My number 8 is Thunderbolts. The best
would be Presence on my end. My number 8 would be Presence.
The best MCU movie, out not counting any Fox related movies, since probably Shang-Chi, probably.
About Multiverse of Madness.
That one too. That one too.
No Way Home, Deadpool and Wolverine.
No Way Home, I don't count because that's Sony. Like same with even though Disney owns Fox now, I don't count Deadpool and Wolverine because that one. But anyway,
that technically is a Fox. Not Fox co-produced it, but technically that's released under Disney's watch. I am gonna count it.
All right, well then that's the best movie since Deadpool last year. But I enjoyed it. I loved almost all the characters, especially Florence Pugh. But again, even when she's in a bad movie, she's still one of the best parts of it. David Harbour was great and all that good stuff. My number 7 is Mission Impossible: The Final
Reckoning. My numbers will be The Ballad of Wallace Island, which nobody's fucking seen except for me. and Soren, but he gave it a fucking 3-star rating. How dare you?
Hey, still a good rating.
I think it's a great movie. And, Justin saw it too. He gave it a 4.5. I'm looking at it now.
Number 6 is Final Destination Bloodlines.
Number 6 is Sinners on my end.
How dare you have it that low?
So I think it's a great movie, don't get me wrong, but I've seen better.
Oh, this sounds like it's going to rain outside. Anyway, my number 5 is 28 Years Later.
5 would be, on my end, would be Predator, Killer of Killers.
See, number 4, Companion.
Fuck you.
No, thank you. Fuck you for not having
Number 4 is Final Destination Bloodlines on my list.
Number 3 is Sinners.
Number 3 will be Mission Impossible: The Final Reckoning.
Number 2 is Bring Her Back.
That is also my number 2.
Oh, so you loved it. I couldn't remember because you reviewed it last week, right?
It's a fucked up movie. It's a hard movie to get through, but it fucked me up. It fucked me up. But you know what? It literally messed me up. The scene where the kid eats the fucking the cantaloupe and his eye and his fucking knife and all the fucking eating the knife and the blood, and it's just like it's so fucking disturbing. And usually you would think that because it's so disturbing, I would give it a fucking 0 but here's the thing though about this movie. The reason why I think the shock value works is because it has something to say. Since it's about child abuse, it has something to say. And since it has something to say without going into, pretentious bullshit, I feel like the power of that message is what carries the film.
Yeah, so Bring Her Back was, and luckily.
However, I don't think I would ever watch it again. I think this movie
I don't either. I'll probably buy the Blu-ray or 4K, but I don't
think I could even do that. If anything, I'll stream it on HBO Max like a long time after this, but not now.
Yeah, it's kind of reminds me of another movie I have the Blu-ray by some and watched it since. I think it's The Night House.
Yeah, that's true. That's the reason why Sally Hawkins was in Paddington 3, and they replaced her with Emily Mortimer from Scream 3.
And then my number 1 is, of course, James Gunn's Superman.
Number 1 is Companion. I still feel strongly about it. As you know, it is the best movie of the fucking year. Sophie Thatcher supremacy. That's all I gotta say.
Let's see. So my top 5 is pretty I do believe outside of maybe Eddington and maybe Weapons, it's going to be kind of difficult for the top 5 to be knocked down because I feel like the top 5 is pretty locked. Like Eddington needs to be just as good.
My most anticipated movie doesn't come out till December, so I'm not going to lock in yet.
What?
My most anticipated movie of the year doesn't come out till December, so I'm not going to watch it.
Fuck Avatar. So
fuck you too.
No, thank you. I don't roll that way.
Thank you, Tanner. I'm fucking sick of people telling the trailer give everything away. 20 minutes, exactly 20 minutes. When Jack Quaid tells her, go to sleep, boom. 20 minutes on the dot. I counted. Look at it again. Look at the runtime again. 20 minutes. It's not a spoiler.
If only that worked with the Snyder fanboys.
Also, too, another thing is that how else would they market this movie if they're giving away too much? I'm just like, how else would they market the movie? It would have flopped.
It's like Abigail. Like honestly, But
Abigail is worse because that happens 40 minits in, compared to only 20.
But still, I think that's a movie you have to spoil that twist because I don't think if it's just your standard kidnapping and all that, I don't think that would have. Even though did Abigail even do
well? Spoiler alert, Clark Kent is Superman.
No, it didn't. It flopped.
Yeah, oh yeah, spoiler alert, Clark Kent is Superman. Spoiler alert, Bruce Wayne is Batman.
But yeah, Companion did well. Abigail flopped, to answer that question.
Let's see.
Also, it helped that Companion only costed $10 million to make. Compared to Abigail, I think it costed like what, $50 million? I think it was like something like $50 million.
Of promotion. Oh yeah, spoiler alert, Darth Vader is Luke's father. Also, speaking of which, David Cornsweet had, because he's apparently a big Star Wars fan. He had an idea, like his way of watching the movies in order. He watches it as 4, 5, and then 1, 2, 3, and then 6.
Wow.
Because he apparently it lets the the reveal of Darth Vader being Luke's father breathe and give it time for a flash, like make the prequels flashbacks, and then go into episode 6. I was like, okay,
I'm sorry, $28 million. With that being said, it still flopped. It didn't make twice his budget. It still flopped. I knew it flopped, but I didn't know it was $28 million.
Speaking of which, they are starting to slowly but promoting Mortal Kombat 2 because they made a
for fuck's sake,
big IMDb page for fucking Johnny Cage, which I think is actually kind of funny.
Let me answer this question real quick. I hope they come out with a fucking trailer this week or next. I really do. I really want it to fucking happen. There's no excuse anymore. If you're not gonna put out a trailer, delay the fucking movie. If you delay the movie fucking again, I swear to God.
Give me more. Give me something to replace that god awful Wicked for Good trailer I saw during Superman.
It's the 3-year anniversary. Wicked.
3-year anniversary.
I never said it was a 3-year anniversry.
Oh,
I didn't confirm it. But you know what? Fuck you. I'm confirming it anyway.
Well, hey Victor, you know what you should do? You already talk like a woman. You look like a woman. You should dress up as a Wicked Witch of the West. You got the nose for it. All you gotta do is paint yourself green.
Folks. I want to make it official. Frickin' Soren ruined the damn reveal. But August 5th, our 3rd-year anniversary show, it will be Wicked. And the reason why I'm doing it is because Chain here has been torturing me for the past 6 months now, ever since the beginning of 2025. And you know what? I want my fucking revenge. And that's why I'm going to make you watch Wicked. I'm going to fucking make you. And that's what I'm doing.
I'll call in sick that week. I'm kidding.
Yo, you piss off.
Something I was going to say, though, regarding all that. Well, actually, no, that's good because my fiance has been wanting to see it. So, honestly, you know.
It's only fair after that. Yeah, it's only fair. Yeah, I'm kind of a scientist myself.
Yes, I will. What do you call it? I will, since my fiance wants to still see it. I guess to make her happy. And you know what? I
want him to give a bad review. I want him to say that. I want something. A part of me says I want him to suffer. I kind of want him to say if it sucks. If he's surprised by it, cool. But I almost wanted him to say it fucking sucks, so I could hear the torture in his eyes. I can see it in his eyes, the torture, the pain, the madness, because that's what you gave me through the past 6 months.
Well, don't worry, Victor. Next time it lands on my choice, we will be
especially after Minecraft. This is what you get.
Well, you know what? I'll say this. Due to that, I'll make an announcement here. Next time it lands on my choice, I am going to pick the Minecraft movie.
You piss off. I already reviewed it. I don't have to watch it again.
Well, too bad. It's my choice.
Yes, I have to fucking.
If I can't do both,
rewatch that shit again. If
I can't do Bo's Afraid, wait a second. So that's abuse of power right there, Victor. Because
yes, I am abusing my power a little bit. Yeah, that's right.
Well, you know what? David named me co-owner of the Network 3000, so technically you're my boss, or I'm your boss. So if I want to pick Bo's Afraid,
well, I run this show. David trusts me to run this show.
I could get David on the line right now to confirm if I have power, if I have just as much power as him. Then I'll abuse it like you. I'll be like this.
We're still doing Wicked. We're still doing Wicked.
Oh, that's fine.
Matter.
I'll be like this. When it lands on my choice, I'll be like this. You know what? As co-owner of the Network 3000, and I never abuse my power, but this is the one time I'm going to abuse the power. I will force this show to review Bo's Afraid.
No.
Then you're fired. Then Victor... Count Victor, you're fired. Get out of here.
Give me a break.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to talk about?
No, I've been doing my time for 5 minutes. That's 5 or 10 minutes.
Okay, all right, I'll go now. And my topic actually relates to the movie in question. Not like directly, but in terms of the director, because call me cheating because I have seen this movie before, but I feel like it's important in context to review this movie. So, Soren, you might want to call this a re-review in the description once the timestamps come. You want to call this a re-review because I'm going to re-review Josh Trank's directorial debut, Chronicle, which was the first movie I watched on HBO Max when I got it back.
Oh, that's a great movie.
on purpose because I want to see I wanted to answer the question: what the fuck happened to Josh Trank? I mean, you go from this movie to something like Fant4stic, which I will talk about, and then to Capone, excuse me, not Capote, Capone,
No,
where
Capone,
Tom Hardy
Capone's a great
shits
movie.
his pants. With Chronicle, I think this is the greatest found footage movie that there's ever been. I personally believe it's the greatest found footage movie ever made.
Definitely better than that overrated piece of shit Blair Witch Project.
Thank you. At least we're agreement on fucking something. But I think
Project was good, but not great.
No, it's awful. But Chronicle, what I like about it is that, you know, for the first 12 years, give or take, of the found footage genre, there were always horror movies. Always. It was never something else. It was always a fucking horror movie. It was the same shit every time. But this movie is a superhero movie. And I think what Josh Trank and Max Landis tried to do, they tried to, in some ways, oh my god, I didn't even know you were gonna fucking show up. What the fuck?
Surprise, motherfucker.
Tell me this.
Oh, and thank you, Jose. You want to know who directed the Chronicle? Josh Trank.
Ah,
yeah,
I'm surprised. I'm surprised you showed up.
Don't worry, I'm not going to make it like the Blair Witch episode.
I told you about having, some stuff issues. I was dealing with. Morgan and I went to see a movie, and it just so happened that we got home, and I was like, you know what? It's only 8:48. Let me show up.
I'm glad you did, because he did see the movie.
So I am on for the rest of the episode, guys.
Well, luckily we've only went through my topic, so we've not gotten that far in.
By the way, he gave Superman like a 5 out of 5, but that shouldn't be any fucking surprise to you. And he said Companion was the number 4 best movie of the year. How dare you?
Because it is. You shut your whole mouth.
One more thing, Jared. One more thing before I continue with my topic, because
Companion was my number 3 behind Warfare and Sinners.
First of all, yes, I did confirm Wicked's going to be our 3rd anniversary episode. I just
saw that. I just saw that in the film forum.
Okay, so with that being said, something I know you didn't see, I got something back. I went back to the dark side, Jared. Kill me all you want, but I got this back. I got this back. I got fucking yeah.
Second jockey.
Understandable.
He's fondling the balls of David Zaslav.
I sucked up. I gave David Zaslav money, but you know what? At least it's actually HBO Max again. That's a reason why I came back, because they're back to HBO Max. Hey, are they gonna get better? Hopefully they are next year once Discovery splits up, because I don't want to be seeing shit like, I don't know, looking at the top 10. Like, why the fuck is this on Max? Hold on. Why the fuck is Dr. Pimple Popper on HBO?
Hey, my mom loves that
show.
Why the fuck is this shit on this service?
Look, if I wanted to see pimple popping online, I'd look at YouTube for free.
That's why my mom loves that show, and she likes watching it on YouTube. She's weird like that, I know.
And yes, I've been watching ER on HBO Max now, and it's great. Because anyway, so another thing that before I canceled, there was a show called MILF Manor on the fucking platform. I don't know if it's there anymore, but MILF Manor, that's a fucking television series that's on the air.
Hey, I'm proud of you. You came out.
No, because a long time ago, we did the Can't Hardly Wait reaction. This is back when we did reactions. And the first thing it was right after Max relaunched. And now I can't even call it Max anymore. But the first thing I saw when I popped up the app was MILF Manor. I shit you not. It actually happened. People who were there, they know that. Real ones. They were there. Oh, anyway. What else am I going to talk about?
According to you, Victor?
What?
So you said real ones. So if anybody else that came in later is fake according to you?
No, they're not fake, but those have been there from the beginning. You know, I appreciate you very much. Let's talk about Chronicle. I'm going to talk about Chronicle because of the connection that this movie we're going to review later has. So Josh Trank and Max Landis came up with this. It's ironic because I feel like with both of them, they're both in a similar field, because both of them had such a phenomenal debut, and then they became pieces of shit. Both of them became pieces of shit. I mean, with Max Landis, at the very least, I could say the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, because look who his fucking father is. He fucking murdered Vic Morrow and those 2 kids on Twilight Zone the movie, for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
So the apple doesn't fall from the tree. But I feel like for a debut, it is incredible. Like I said, it's the best found footage movie there's ever been. I feel like with the cast, this is the best work that Dane DeHaan's ever done, and he never did anything this good ever again. Yes, I know he was in Oppenheimer, but he was barely in it. Like, what, 5 minutes? He was only in the movie for like fucking 5 minutes. So, as a lead, he's never been better than this. I mean, he really has. I think he was perfectly cast. Michael B. Jordan, this is the first movie I ever saw Michael B. Jordan in. Like a lot of people.
Same.
And I knew from right there he was going to be a fucking movie star. And look right now. Look where he is now. I mean, he had Fant4stic that kind of killed his career for like 3 years. But you know what? He's back on top now. I think Sinners officially made him an A-lister. So, you know, I knew he was going to be a star.
Oscar nominated for Sinners.
Okay, both of you were talking at the same time. Shane first, what you were going to say?
I was like, no, Space Jam: A New Legacy that made him an A-lister.
Oh, I forgot he was in that piece of shit. Damn it. Soren, what you were going to say?
Minute. And he might just be an Oscar nominee for Sinners.
I think he might be too. I mean, considering he had a dual role, I think he's pretty. I'm pretty confident. But unless, of course, the Oscars have some fucking bait at the end of the year where they're gonna throw Sinners in the trash, but that's probably what's gonna happen. But
Honora will win again this year.
No.
Or that,
and I got a new mic too. That's another reason.
One time, everybody shut the fuck up and someone say something.
Soren, the Cannes winner, I just had an accident or something like that.
No, I thought the other one. What the fuck? Sentimental Value. I think that's gonna get nominated. With Stellan Skarsgård.
Yeah, I've heard that with not Lars von Trier, the other one.
No, Tanner. The best picture winner of the year is going to be Minecraft movie.
And plus, there already was a Birdemic 3.
But yeah,
Minecraft and Birdemic are going to be the front runners.
My God, I'm so out of loop when I'm doing this fucking review. And this is a re-review. I've seen this movie before. I only want to talk about it because of the context. Because this movie, in some ways, I don't know if the new Superman is a deconstruction of Superman as a myth, but Chronicle is somewhat of a deconstruction of Superman. It's a lot of ways. Because, you know, they're flying and they're like doing all the telekinesis shit. And I feel like it's a great character study because these 3 characters, unlike a lot of found footage movies out there, these 3 main characters in Chronicle are likable. Even when Dane DeHaan goes bad, you understand him because his character has to deal with not only a sick mother, but an abusive, drunk father. And you just, you know, and because of all that, everything just piles over. It's like a tragedy. It's like a tragedy. And because of and also the fact that is that this movie has time to grow the characters, and a lot of the time is spent, you know, them discovering their powers and goofing off. They are likable characters, unlike Heather, Josh, and Mike in the Blair Witch Project, where they're all fucking unlikable from frame 1. But I just think that the movie's well directed. For a found footage movie, the visual effects are actually pretty damn good. I think they are pretty, especially in the third act. The third act is crazy. I think it is, and I love also, that leads me to another thing. I love how this movie is not just like one perspective, because this movie uses multiple perspectives by using their cameras who are filming the events going on. And especially in the third act, we're seeing all these different cameras showing off what's going on, this final fight. And I love that. I love that about it. I think it's really, really creative, and I feel like it kind of breaks the tradition of the found footage genre in general. And I think it's just, the ending is heartbreaking, and, you know, it makes me feel something like the Blair Witch Project, where movie just abrupt finish, just abrupt, that's it, movie over, drop the camera, bye. This movie actually makes me feel something for the characters, okay? I think it is the best found footage movie that's ever been made. It's a 5-star movie.
When's the Wicked review again?
No, I'm talking about Chronicle.
No, when's the Wicked review for the 30th anniversary?
August 5th.
It's the first. August 5th, because that's the week of our anniversary. I think it lands on that Saturday.
Oh,
So-
okay. But who was Chronicle directed by again?
John M. Chu.
No, that's Wicked.
Oh,
He wants me to do the Josh joke again. He wants me to do the Josh joke again.
Oh.
Fucking Josh Trank. Fucking
Josh Trank. Okay, I just want to make sure.
All right, that's enough. That's enough.
I just want to talk about it because because I literally watched Chronicle in preparation for this review we're gonna do later. I watched Chronicle before I watched Fant4stic, for the record, and I'm like, when I was watching, I'm just like, why? This is so fucking good. I really want to know what the fuck happened. I mean, what? Like, how is this movie so good? And the next movie after that, bam, it goes to like the doo doo. It just. I won't talk about Fant4stic until I get to the actual review. I'm just sitting there thinking, what the hell happened? This guy had so much potential, and then he squandered it. He just fucking squandered it. So that's my thoughts on Chronicle. I would have reviewed Heads of State, which is the new John Cena and Idris Elba movie. I think it is just okay. You know, there's not very much to say about it. I will say, Jack Quaid is probably the best thing about it. Too bad he's only in it for like 5 minutes. It's practically an extended cameo, but his scene is the best scene in the whole movie. If you watch it, you'll know.
Isn't that the movie that's silly, but Superman is sillier?
Yes, that's the one. That's the one. It's funny because you know what? With Heads of State, I didn't notice until I watched it. Peter Safran also produced it. Ooh, we go from one Peter Safran. You're gonna criticize one silly Peter Safran movie to making fun of another Peter Safran silly movie. Anyway, that's it. That's all I wanted to talk about. Since Jared decided to come on here, I'll give the floor to him now.
Oh gosh, I didn't, because I didn't plan on like being here. Like, I didn't really have a topic and everything, but I can maybe say like a few things of like maybe what I've been up to in terms of like movies and shit like that and everything.
Okay.
I could maybe talk a little bit about some random ass movies that Morgan and I have been watching recently. Because I've told everybody before how Morgan and I have been wanting to watch like the 1001 movies to see before you die. Everything. I brought the big ass book on this channel and everything.
Yeah,
before.
It's a big book.
And we hadn't been watching a lot of them for a while. We've just kind of been like burnt out and like
watching too much Wife Swap. I see.
we're still watching like the MCU movies, trying to finish Phase 5 and everything. Which
that's right, because Ironheart came out, I think,
left
already, right? They gave Ironheart no promotion, absolutely nothing.
I know.
Diddly fucking squat.
So we started watching some, and what we do, kind of like with this, podcast, we have a wheel that we place every single one of those movies on, and we just let fate decide. And sometimes we cheat fate and don't.
That's exactly what I did last time. And guess what fucking happened?
But we hadn't done it for a while, so we were kind of like, okay, like let's just bite the bullet with something. And it was this first movie we watched. It was just one of the funniest experiences I've ever had. Like, not because the movie itself was funny, but because it wasn't. But just the whole experience of getting this movie to, like, just to where we could watch it and everything. Because Morgan and I, we have a Roku TV and stuff. And so Roku has all these, has the typical streaming channels. And then it also has a bunch of random
channel,
ones that have like maybe 5 things on them, period. So the movie that we ended up watching was called this movie Fires Were Started. It's a movie from 1943. It's about British firemen during the Blitz in World War II. overall, the movie is it's cool because they decided to get real firemen.
Well, they did the same shit with Backdraft, and that movie's newer and it's cool.
Yeah, but they got real firemen to star in this movie and stuff, which I think is cool. Adds some authenticity. It's cool because it's from the 1940s. It's like
Act of Valor. Remember that movie Act of Valor where they did the real fucking Navy SEAls to actually act and didn't go out so well? I have not
seen that movie, but I
also
definitely remember when it came out.
No, not 310.
1517 to Paris is what you're thinking of, and that movie's shit.
Yeah. Oh, that movie
is better than your statistics.
That is Clint Eastwood's worst movie, in my opinion.
By far,
I agree.
Ooh, but yeah. So we were watching this movie, and the streaming service. I don't even know what it was called, but like we just selected it, and the movie started. There was no like boot up and everything. We didn't see what the streaming service looked like. And I just was like, the whole name of it, I was like, I bet you, like, once we stop this movie and, like, look at the service, that there's probably, like, only 5 other things on there, and it's all stuff that's public domain.
Oh, jeez.
But, yeah, so the idea of this movie was cool and everything, and it was overall just fine, but what absolutely made it such a funny experience. If you have ever watched anything like Snatch or Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels, you will know that everybody has a fucking Cockney ass accent.
Oh god! When I had to watch Lock, Stock, which I didn't care too much for, by the way, I can't understand jack fucking shit the way they were saying it. That's why I had to turn on the subtitles. If I watch Snatch, I would have to do the same fucking thing.
We watched this movie, and because it's not actors and everything. These are real people just speaking how they do. I couldn't understand a single word that they were saying.
Good Lord. And that's the worst.
Morgan was just like, it's like hearing a foreign language. And I was like, this is like what, people that don't speak English think English sounds like. And to make it all worse, this streaming service, well, at least for this movie, probably because it's kind of obscure and everything, no subtitles whatsoever.
Oh, Jesus. They didn't have a fucking budget, clearly, to put in the damn subtitles.
Ultimately, like, the dialogue is not, like, important really at all. It's one of those movies where it's like, it doesn't really have characters and stuff. It's more just, like, the actions of these particular people and everything. And that's about it and everything. It was a fine movie. Am I okay that like I saw it? Yeah, sure. Will I ever watch it again? No. Will I remember it aside for the fact that I couldn't understand anything? Probably not. But then we watched another movie that I had heard a whole lot about and really didn't actually know what it was about. And when we started watching it, I didn't look up anything about it, so I just kind of let the movie do its thing. And I was really surprised. It's Neil Jordan's The Crying Game.
Oh, I know about that movie. Ooh. The unfortunate truth is that everybody knows the fucking twist.
See,
I
didn't know the twist at all.
Literally, you didn't know the twist. Everybody fucking knows the twist. Game. Even if you haven't seen the movie, everybody knows the twist. I'm surprised.
Yes, you.
I'm surprised too. But this was a really, really cool movie to end up watching. Because I didn't know really what I was getting myself into and stuff. Like, I've seen other Neil Jordan movies. Obviously, I've seen
Interview with the Vampire is the only one I've seen,
and
for
I've
obvious
seen
reasons.
Michael Collins, which also deals with Irish independence and the IRA.
I know he
the
did this
birth of the
vampire
IRA.
movie that I'm interested in watching. It's with Saoirse Ronan, and I forget what the fucking name is of it. I forget the name of it right now. If somebody could correct me, tell me what the name of that movie is, but it's like some vampire movie he did. I'm interested in seeing that, but
I don't know. But yeah, Crying Game was really good. Like really, really good. And I loved, honestly, my favorite stuff in the movie was really the first like 30 minutes and stuff, because that's a lot of the stuff of introducing the main character and this like relationship, friendship that he builds with the person
and I bet
that
you this movie
kidnapped, which is Forrest Whitaker of all people.
Forrest Whitaker, and I think he has an accent in this movie, which is
he does. He is British.
I don't know how that's gonna work, or is that is it gonna be his fucking his accent from what the fuck? Saw. Is he gonna do this? He's gonna do the Saw voice?
No, he does not. Thankfully, I am so good. No, but no. That stuff is like really fantastic, and it was one of those things because the movie starts out with Forrest Whitaker, so I just kind of assumed Forrest Whitaker was our main character, but I
thought that for a long, long time too.
It's really this guy named Fergus, played by Stephen Ray?
Stephen Ray.
Who, okay.
For some inexplicable reason, got billing on Interview with the Vampire. He got top billing, and Kirsten Dunst didn't.
Oh, that's right.
She gets billed after the title card. What the fuck?
He's not even like a huge character in that movie. Like, I know what characters he's playing and stuff.
Come on.
But yeah, but no, that stuff is great. And then when the movie, after that first act and everything, completely does a whole 180 into the type of film that it is, and becomes much more of like a romance film, which I was not expecting at all. And I loved how mature it took the subject matter and really made it like, didn't try to make jokes or anything, and it felt so real and very like progressive for that time even.
And I think what everybody considers the twist of the movie, apparently it's not the ending of the movie. I think it happens like halfway, two-thirds.
It happens halfway through the movie.
Oh, so is there a twist at the end? I don't fucking know. I don't know anything about this movie other than the twist.
I don't know. Well, I won't say anything because,
I only know that she has a dick. That's all I know.
Yeah, the only twist is Victor comes out of the closet. That's the only twist.
Fuck off.
But nah, this movie was.
And the interesting thing is the actress who played the trans woman. She actually only starred in 2 movies. This one and
Stargate. And isn't it a he?
That's right.
Oh, it is a he.
Yeah, and
it is a he.
Guy in Stargate.
But no, this movie threw me through a loop and everything, and it was because it's one of those things where like you look up like the pull quotes and everything for like a movie, and they're like a movie that is like truly daring and like all this stuff.
Shocking.
And it's like it actually really is kind of daring and like
for the time, yes, maybe
does
now
stuff
I don't
that
know,
you don't really expect. I think though the third act is my least favorite part though, because it starts bringing like the IRA stuff back into it, and I feel like I understand from a narrative standpoint why that is and everything, because the first act is like that, and it makes sense to reintroduce that back into the main character's life. But I think I was just having such a good time during that second act that I don't think the ending lands as well. Also, I will say this. maybe it was like because I was streaming this, but it also felt like an audio issue as well. Like the beginning of this movie, like audio that is not like in a controlled environment is horrible and has like this horrible like mechanical sound.
Honestly, the movie was very low budget. This is a Miramax joint before they got bought out by Disney, so I feel
That's
like
what
maybe
I was
it's
thinking
because
too, that it was probably like relatively low budget. So I was like, I'm kind of like, I'm not knocking the movie for that and everything. It was just like, it was really odd watching it and everything. I was like, because I was watching it and being like, is this like a problem with like what I'm streaming it on, or is this like a problem with the movie or anything? But not like this was a lot of fun. It was not what I was expecting.
Yeah, that was fun. Yeah, that's so much fun.
It's so much fun.
Yeah, the fact that you had a thing is so much fun.
Of course it is, but nah. Yeah, those were two movies that like I recently just kind of watched on a little bit of a whim, and I'm excited to do more of that kind of stuff. Morgan and I had planned on watching something else last night that was which I might, maybe I'll talk about that soon, because like I think Morgan and I kind of want to watch it. It's a blaxploitation movie with is it Mario Van Peebles?
It's Melvin Van Peebles, I think.
Melvin Van Peebles. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because that's his son. Mario Van
That's
Peebles is his son, I think. Yeah.
Which
That sounds about
Mario
right.
Van Peebles is apparently in this blaxploitation movie, playing a younger version of Melvin Van Peebles.
Oh yeah, that's yeah, I heard of that movie. It was like some biopic about him. I think it aired for Showtime. I think it was a Showtime original movie at first, and apparently it's very good.
Also, they pulled a Michael Jackson biopic, except it was his cousin, I think.
When in the hell is that movie even coming out?
Yeah, I know, right?
Who
The
cares?
estate fucked with the movie. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm blaming the estate for this one.
Also, let's see, something that's nice too. I found this out, because some movies are, they're not on streaming, but they surprisingly are on, things like 123 Movies and Internet Archive. I just realized something with our Roku TV that we can.
Don't be promoting pirating sites, you pirating swine.
Well, I found out that we can, basically stream stuff from our iPhones onto the screen and everything. And I'm like, oh, so there's ways that we can watch this stuff on the big screen.
Like I have a game
Hey,
in
guess
like
what?
on
I
my
got
phone.
some breaking news. We got this right now. Aaron Taylor Johnson, Lily Rose Depp confirmed for Robert Eggers' new movie, Werewolf. So it's Nosferatu 2, Electric Boogaloo.
Yes.
Nosferatu 2, can't wait to see it. Hopefully better than the last Wolfman movie.
What'd you say, Chitin?
I thought he was doing a Christmas Carol or whatever that one he was doing.
No, I thought he was doing Labyrinth 2.
He's doing all three of them.
Can't wait to see it.
Turns out Werewolf is just all three of those put together.
Yeah, get Jim Henson Creature Shop in. Make him do the
Rosebud.
werewolf.
The werewolf is a Jim Henson Muppet.
Yeah, he's a Muppet.
Oh, I found out
Make him look
something
like a
great.
Muppet.
Novocaine is a Christmas movie. We came to that conclusion last night when we watched Novocaine.
Great. Now the Toyota Urban Cruiser.
But I mean, yeah, that's basically what I got. Also, I didn't end up doing
for
my
fuck's sake,
Superman
why is my
review
sister
on
blaring
my YouTube
Sabrina
channel.
Carpenter again? For fuck's sake.
Please, please, please.
No, it's the new one. She's blaring the new one.
Man Child?
No, he's a great about their song, so I can't.
God damn it!
Tell
I'm so sick of hearing this.
Tell her to turn it up. I want to hear it.
Fuck you! I'm gonna get my ass. This whole video's gonna get fucking taken down if you do. Oh my god!
Well, hey, Victor. At least your sister's got great taste, unlike you.
To be fair, I'll take her over fucking some no talent hack who can't fucking do anything. I'll think about it.
I'll
think about the answer.
Are you only saying that because he got raw dog fucked by Ari Aster during that threesome?
What? No comment. No comment.
Look, like, is it because you said that Minecraft movie is better than Oppenheimer in every way?
I will say one last thing before I'm finished with my topic, and then I'll be done. So, Victor,
yes.
Morgan was talking the other day about how she's kind of in the mood to rewatch something that lasts about 6 seasons.
Lost?
No, Found. No, it is Lost. Yes.
I know Found was a show, but it only lasted 2 seasons. I've 6 seasons. I'm like, I thought it was gonna be actually. Shockingly enough, I thought it was gonna be ER because I've been talking about ER a lot recently. I thought it was ER, but I guess not.
Morgan's kind of in the mood to rewatch Lost. So.
I'm in the mood I'm always in the mood to rewatch it, but I'm watching ER right now. So.
All right. That's my topic. That's all I.
My God, I'm sick of that damn song, man. I'm sick of it.
What song is it? Man Child?
Overexposed as hell, dude. It's like the #1 song in America right now.
To get a fan.
Hey, Victor, she's probably playing that as a code for you being a man child. It's okay.
Oh, you piss off. Again, you know what? I take her over most of the music artists these days. I will. I'll take her over really any of it.
Bless you, sweetie.
Unlike a lot of people who came from Disney, she actually has talent. They're not like bunch of no talent because bunch of Disney people, not everybody, but a lot of them are no talent hacks. But
Miley Cyrus, no talent hack.
Well, depends.
Vanessa Hudgens is a no talent hack.
Again, depends. I don't want to talk about Spring Breakers right now. Spring
break forever. Is Selena Gomez a no talent hack?
Again, depends.
No, she was actually good in those Transylvania movies. So
is Cole Sprouse a no talent hack?
Well, he was on Riverdale and that sucked dick. So to be fair, he was in Big Daddy, which is my favorite Adam Sandler movie. So.
He was in Lisa Frankenstein too, so
I haven't seen that.
You haven't seen Lisa Frankenstein?
No.
Oh, get your whole ass out of here, you.
The reason why I didn't watch it is because Diablo Cody wrote it, and I can't stand Jennifer's body. I love Tony.
Oh, you get your fucking.
I will forever say.
You forever get the fuck out of here, you twat.
Okay, I will forever say that movie is a rip off of Ginger Snaps, and I got that sentence out before he cut me off again. Thank God.
What were you about to say? You missed. Sorry,
Jennifer's Body is a rip off of Ginger Snaps. That's what it is. It's a fucking rip off. It's the same fucking movie, but worse.
Lisa Frankenstein's a great movie.
Lisa Frankenstein's definition of mid, according to Tanner.
There you.
Oh.
Yeah, Tanner, be careful. You might tell you to shut your whole mouth.
No, he gets a pass every so often.
Granted, he did say that he'd rather watch the new I Know What You Did Last Summer over Eddington, so he has my thumbs up. I hope that movie is good. I'm kind of scared that the reviews aren't out for that yet, and basically no promotion for it. I saw no advertising for this new I Know What You Did Last Summer movie. The only one I saw was only really an interview with Freddie Prinze Jr. He was on the Rich Eisen show, who's usually like a sports guy. He has a sports podcast, like with the NFL and stuff. But that's the only place where I've seen the cast do any interviews. That's it. That's the one cast member. That's it.
Great. God damn.
So I'm scared.
Fuck.
What'd you say?
No, Jennifer Love Hewitt still looks good. I saw on the red carpet.
She does look good for her age. She does.
Got some meat on her bones now.
I agree with that.
Hey.
I mean, I watch 911, but not all the time. But yeah, she still looks good on that show. So that's besides the point.
Well, you watch a client list?
No, I haven't. I've heard a lot about it though.
Oh, you should. You know,
I need to watch Ghost Whisperer. That's what I need to watch.
Ghost was really good, but yeah, you are the definition of a Lifetime network.
I don't watch Lifetime, okay?
Well,
the only time I did was that fucking 15 pregnant movie that Kirsten was in. That's the only fucking Lifetime movie I've ever seen, and that's probably gonna be the only one I ever watched.
You want the client list? It's on Lifetime. There you go. She's
anyway,
a prostitute.
What the fuck did this come from? Oh my god, I'm so fucking tired. Soren, please.
So I have 2 topics this week. I have my latest Oscar marathon, and I also have a Harry Potter ranking. So
let's see how this fucking Harry Potter ranking is gonna fucking do, because I have mine in a specific order.
Does this include Fantastic Beasts?
Yeah, it includes some Fantastic Beasts. So here we go.
Mine doesn't include Fantastic Beasts because, frankly, my dear, I don't know if I want to suffer through those.
All right, funny you mentioned Fantastic Beasts because number 11, Crimes of Grindelwald.
Yeah,
I felt was really tried and boring, and Johnny Depp I felt was phoning it in as Grindelwald. Number 10. Number 10, Harry Potter and the Order of the Phoenix.
No, I put it a little higher.
Same.
Why is that? Chamber of Secrets should be the fucking bottom of the barrel in terms of Harry Potter. I'm sorry, that movie's way too long.
My main problem with Order of the Phoenix, it says practically skippable. I mean, say what you will about the other one.
Skippable? I don't think so. Sirius Black gets his ass killed. That's not skippable.
Spoiler alert. Okay.
The movie's been out for almost 20 years.
Yeah, and Jamila Swan is a great actor, but she was really bad as Dolores Umbridge.
Really bad. I think she was supposed to be despicable, and she did her job.
Yeah, but
I thought she was great.
Acting evil and acting like a Karen.
Umbridge pisses me off. Don't get me wrong, but that was her job, and as an actor, she did her job. I couldn't
take her seriously. She came across more as a Karen than a villain.
What the fuck?
Anyways, on to the next one. Number 9, Secrets of Dumbledore.
Oh, Secrets of that one that killed this whole thing, really.
Yeah, I actually
seems
really
a bit better as Grindelwald, and it actually did focus on the Fantastic Beasts more than the last one, but that's not saying much. It's still mediocre. Number 8.
Then they didn't even finish it.
Number 8, Chamber of Secrets. If you've seen the Philosopher's Stone, you've seen this one.
That's right. That's why I put it at the bottom. Not only it's a rehash of Sorcerer's Stone. Shut the fuck up, Soren. It's also way too fucking long. It's 2 hours and 40 minutes. Stuff could have been cut.
Yes, so many plot threads that could have been cut. Number 7, Half-Blood Prince.
That's actually no. That's my number 5.
Half-Blood Prince is like
for me,
my
the movie is half good. It actually
movie.
Focuses on the Voldemort mystery and the Horcruxes. It was pretty interesting, but no, the other half of the movie was this romance shit that I didn't care about.
I liked it better than Twilight. Number 6,
Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them, the original.
Ugh, I don't know.
For me, it started up pretty cute, but then, I don't know, the second half was a bit too complicated for my taste. Number 5, Goblet of Fire.
Number 5, you said?
Yeah, number 5.
I would agree, Soren.
What the that's my number 2. What the fuck?
Why
are you so bothered by the Harry? Just put your name in the Goblet of Fire bullshit?
No, not that. My only real problem with it is that it's a bit slow in the middle, but that's really it.
I think it's practically a perfect movie.
Number 4 is Philosopher's Stone.
Sorcerer's Stone. I am American. It's always going to be Sorcerer's Stone with me, damn it.
Number 3, Prisoner of Azkaban, the fan favorite, and I can see why.
That is, I believe, also my number 3. Yes, it is.
And number 2 through number 1, Deathly Hallows.
Deathly Hallows Part 1 is actually my number 4, and Deathly Hallows Part 2 is number 1. So at least we agree on that.
Like Deathly Hallows Part 1, I was like, I really.
For me, the neck and neck, and plus, you could argue that it's pretty much one long movie, so that's pretty much why.
I don't know. I feel like Part 1 and Part 2 are drastically different in a lot of ways. They're drastically different. So I think the fact that they broke them up was actually justified compared to Hunger Games, which didn't need to be broken up, and then Divergent, they were going to break it up, but then the fucking last movie got canned. So thank God the Maze Runner didn't do that, because also, by the way, I'm gonna forever defend my daughter. Get away from my daughter, you bitch! I'm forever going. Shut up, Jared. That is a good scene. It's not my daughter, you bitch. Excuse me. That's the line. That's forever gonna be a great scene. I don't care, Jared. Oh, this is so much fan service. So yeah, Deadpool Wolverine did that more than that fucking scene.
Anyways, that's it for that marathon. Now for a new marathon, costume design and original song. 2010's costume design. Number 10, The Artist. Great movie, but not really the best costumes that year.
I mean, I guess if you count monochrome costumes is the best thing, you know? I guess it just depends on a certain point of view.
My pick, Hugo.
That's not bad.
Number 9.
That's a good choice.
Number 9, Anna Karenina.
Oh, more period. This is the one with Keira Knightley, right?
Yeah, my pick.
Oh, jeez.
My pick, unconventional pick, but The Avengers.
That is also an unconventional pick, but I'm gonna go with that pick too. I don't care.
Number 8, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Yeah, I mean, I guess the costumes are fine, but you know,
I like the costumes a lot.
Either that or Jackie.
I haven't seen Jackie.
Number 7, Tim Burton's Alice in Wonderland.
I mean, I could say whatever you want about the movie, but technically it is a Marvel in terms of just a pure technical level.
Either that or True Grit.
Ooh.
I'm gonna have to think about I'm no good when it comes to costume design. I'm like, oh, this looks fine. I don't care. I care about the story.
Yeah, I'm like, everything looks fine to me.
Yeah, it looks fine.
Number 6, Greg Gerwig's Little Women.
Boo! 1994 all the way.
1917, you mean?
No, I'm talking about the 1994 Little Women. I prefer that over whatever this is.
Oh yeah, still need to see that version.
For me, that would be Endgame if I had to choose.
Number 5, Grand Budapest Hotel.
Wes Anderson.
Number 4, Mad Max Fury Road.
Justified, I think. Other than maybe The Force Awakens, it deserved to win.
Number 3, Great Gatsby.
Baz Luhrmann, oh boy.
Number 2, Black Panther.
Yeah, I could see that because Wakanda does look great.
And number 1, Phantom Thread.
That's I like PT. I love Magnolia, but I don't know. PTA is not on my wavelength. Punch Drunk World was not on my wavelength. There Will Be Blood is one of the most overrated movies I've ever seen. So,
not for original song. Number 10, Glory from Selma.
That's a good song. That's a very good song.
That is a good song.
My pick, The Hanging Tree from Mockingjay Part 1.
No. I would have not picked that. I think
either that
thinking about 20. No. You know who should have fucking won? I'll tell you. Wait, is that 20? No, it's 2014. Fuck it. I guess I would go with Glory then. I can't remember. I can't think of anything else.
Either that or Everything Is Awesome.
Everything Is Awesome is a good thing.
Is awesome.
Yeah, I go with that. Fuck it. I'll go with that.
Are you coming for the tea?
Remember when they tried to put that song on the fucking radio? I'm like, what the fuck are you doing?
Number 9, Writings on the Wall from Spectre.
Fucking
Sam Smith.
It's all whiny bitch fit song.
Sam Smith, first gay person to win an Oscar. What about Elton John? What about Harold Ashman?
Thank you.
My pick, See You Again from
See You Again deserved to win. That Writings on the Wall is a whiny bitch fit song, and it doesn't even fit with Spectre. It really does not.
Number 8, We Belong Together from Toy Story 3.
I agree.
Yeah.
Or Rise from 126 Hours.
Oh, that's a good one. The fucking Dido song. Yeah, that's a yeah.
Number 7, City of Stars from La La Land.
I don't care about La La Land. Move on.
Number 6, my pick, The Fools Who Dream, is a movie.
Oh, jeez.
No, I wasn't.
Number 6, Remember Me from Coco.
Yes.
Oh
Justified.
yeah.
Number five, Man of Muppet from the Muppets.
That's actually a funny song.
And the funny thing, there were actually 2 nominees, that and the Rio song, which is
I prefer
completely
the
awesome.
Muppets. The Muppet, that was a good movie. The 2011 one, that was a good movie.
I
That
have
was a
not
really
seen
good
the
movie.
2011 Muppets.
It is real good. Chris Cooper steals the fucking entire movie. You wouldn't think Chris Cooper would steal it, but he does.
Number 4, I'm Gonna Love Me Again from Rocket Man.
I don't remember that song. I remember all the other songs, but I don't remember that one. It probably was in the end credits. I probably just don't remember.
End credits.
So I don't remember that. So 2019. So fuck. Endgame had no original songs. I mean, it had songs, but not original ones. I don't know. I don't know what I would pick. If somebody could help me, that would be great. But I don't remember.
Number 3.
Wait. Oh no. The song from Toy Story 4 that came out in 2019. I don't know what the fuck the song's called.
There's 2, the Ballad of the Lonesome Cowboy, or I Can't Let You Throw Yourself Away. Which one?
The latter. The latter.
All right. Number 3, Let It Go.
Boo! Hell no.
Number 2, Shallow from A Star Is Born.
In the shadows.
Oh yeah, I love this.
Hey, The Shallows was a very good movie.
And number 1,
Get
Skyfall.
in here and sing that, sweetie.
Skyfall, yeah, I think Skyfall deserved it that year. Unbelievable.
Get in here, sweetie.
Now for 2000's costume design. Number 10, Hey Vic, Mary Antoinette.
Listen, I think the costumes of that movie were good, but here's the thing. I saw your review recently. I think Soren hated the movie more than I did. I gave it a 2.5. He gave it only a 2.
My pick, Dreamgirls.
I never saw Dreamgirls.
I've seen a little bit. Ooh, and that's about it.
Number 9.
It's funny that I liked Marie Antoinette more than he did, and I still thought the movie was just nothing burger. But anyway.
Number 9, Memoirs of a Geisha.
The only good thing about it.
My pick, and this is the 20th today, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory.
Oh, I would agree. I don't care. That movie,
I
Happy
love
Birthday,
Charlie and the Chocolate
that is an underrated
Factory
movie.
so
I don't care.
And would it be funny if the wheel actually landed on it before Wicked?
No, Venom did not. Fuck Venom. That song and the movie can go both fuck themselves.
Venom.
Number 8, Elizabeth the Golden Age.
That's the sequel to Elizabeth, right?
Yeah. My pick, Sweeney Todd.
Ooh.
2007. I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know. Again, I'm not good with these costume figs.
Avatar, even though they're naked. Half naked.
Hey, Victor, you're not doing costumes. Is that because you wear a dress half the time?
No, wait, that's 2009. Speaking of 2009, number 7, Young Victoria.
Young Victoria. I've heard of that movie.
My pick, Watchmen.
Yeah, I go with Watchmen too.
Hallelujah.
They used that song incorrectly in that movie when they're Patrick Wilson and what's her name, Malin Ackerman. They were fucking and they used that song. I'm like, hell no, this takes me right out of it.
That's the only song choice that I.
Hey, wait, guys! What'd you say? Hallelujah.
I said it. Now that song makes me horny whenever I hear it.
Hallelujah.
I like the My Chemical Romance cover of that one Bob Dylan song at the end. Was it Bob Dylan? Yeah.
Cover in Shrek.
Oh.
I like the cover in Shrek better too. I actually like the cover in Shrek better too. I actually do too.
Number 6 was actually a movie I've never even heard of before I started this marathon. The Duchess.
I heard of that.
I have heard of that. I know nothing about it though.
My pick, Benjamin Button.
Well, it's Benjamin Button.
Yeah.
Can you turn off the restroom light?
Number 5, Chicago.
More musical. No, for me, it would be Spider-Man that year. Spider-Man, I don't fucking care. Spider-Man.
Biased motherfucker. Number 4, The Aviator.
Again, Spider-Man 2.
Number 3, Moulin Rouge.
Oh, Baz Luhrmann. I would say Fellowship of the Ring. I'm gonna be honest.
Yeah.
But hold that thought because number 2, Gladiator,
Gladiator deserved it.
and
Or
number
Prospect
1,
Hidden Dragon.
Lord
Return
of
of
the
the King.
Return of the King.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
Yep.
And plus,
Excellent.
given that 3 Oscars would be cheating because they were all filmed back to back, so.
Also another good one. For 2005, Batman Begins should have been nominated. Same thing with Dark Knight. Yeah, I agree with that.
Now for 2000's original song. Number 10 is a song that shouldn't even count as an original song because it was released long before the movie even came out. Falling Slowly.
Technically speaking, the movie was shot before the Swell season with the two main. It's their band, the two actors. But once was shot first before they recorded the song. I would count it, and that's a great song. You shut the fuck up about Once. It's a 5-star movie.
My pick.
What movie?
Once. The musical.
Oh, I've never heard of it.
It's not a musical. It's a music movie. It is not a musical because they don't sing at random except for one scene. But it's a music movie.
Oh, anyway.
My pick, guaranteed, from Into the Wild.
I never saw Into the Wild, but isn't that Eddie Vedder? I should probably watch that.
Yeah.
I want to see that movie.
I love me some Pearl Jam, so obviously
No, I love Pearl Jam too.
Stephen Flow, Stephen
All right, that's enough. Number 9 is the song that I like to call Save the Environment, the song. I Need to Wake Up from An Inconvenient Truth.
Oh, I remember that movie. I remember when that came out.
My pick, You Know My Name from Casino Royale.
Oh, it's such a great song.
I love that song.
Good song.
Number 8, It's All Out Here for a Pimp from Hustle and Flow.
That deserved to win. I don't give a
That's
fuck.
a good one.
That deserved to win. Or the Flip That Trick one. I don't even know that one was nominated, but that's actually a good movie, Hustle and Flow, if you haven't seen it. That's
I still
actually a
need to
good
see
movie.
that one.
It's very good.
Number 7, Jai Ho from Slumdog Millionaire.
The original version, not the fucking Pussycat Dolls version, which came out later after the movie was successful. Don't listen to that cover.
Like me.
There was. After the movie was successful, though.
Number 6, The Weary Kind from Crazy Heart.
Never saw Crazy Heart.
Number 5, remember when I said Now You'll Be Free was my pick for 2000? I take it back because number 5 is Things Have Changed from Wonder Boys.
That's a good song. The movie is okay. I'm gonna need to rewatch it. 2000. I don't know. I think I might go with My Funny Friend and Me from Emperor's New Groove, despite the fact I just gave it a 3 out of 5. But I can't think of anything else.
Number 4, El Otro Lado del Rio from The Motorcycle Diaries.
Never. I've heard of it, but I haven't seen. Oh wait, no. I think in terms of the best original song, I think it was made for this movie. Fever Dog, Almost Famous. I think it was made for the movie. Don't quote me on that, but I think it was made for the movie. Considering Stillwater is a fictional band. I hope it counts. I hope.
Number 3, If I Didn't Have You from Monsters Inc.
Great. Great.
Have you.
Number 2, Into the West from Return of the King.
Yes.
Yep.
And number 1, Lose Yourself.
Yeah, I think Lose Yourself did. Honestly, you know what should have been nominated though?
Let me
Hero from Spider-Man.
That a hero save
And that's one of the only songs that get Tyler and Chad Kroger in.
Here and wait.
I actually like that song. I actually do. I like that song. I think it should have been nominated. But a lot of people don't like that song. But I defend that song. You know, for 2004, yeah, it was the Motorcycle Diaries for 2004, right?
Yeah.
Vindicated, That's River Confessional, Spider-Man 2. Why the fuck wasn't that nominated?
Number 90's Costume Design. Number 10, Restoration.
Restoration? Is that the one with Robert Downey Jr. that you were talking about before?
Yeah.
Serious.
I see. My pick.
What the hell is going on here?
My pick, Sense and Sensibility.
Yeah, I'm on top of the bed.
Sensibility? Oh my god.
In my hair, like a pet tea commercial.
Damn it, Shane. No.
I don't know what the hell this is going on right now. I thought, oh god.
Go ahead, Soren. I will give my girl a spanking for getting out of line.
Number 9, Shakespeare in Love. My pick Elizabeth.
Shakespeare, boo.
My pick Elizabeth. Number 8, Cyrano de Bergerac.
They did one in the 90s.
Yeah, with Gerard Depardieu.
Gerard Depardieu. I know who you were talking about.
Gerard Butler?
No, not Gerard Butler.
My pick, Dances with Wolves.
Oh, yeah. Kevin
Number
Costner's Ego, the movie.
Number 7, The English Patient.
Oh my god, this is gonna be all for fucking period pieces in the 90s, isn't there? Fuck, dude.
I pick Hamlet.
Oh god, 4 hours.
That's a good choice.
Number 6, Bugsy.
Barry Levinson, have not watched that.
Number 5, The Age of Innocence.
Oh my god,
when
the
movie.
period pieces are gonna fucking stop?
Number 4, The Adventures of Priscilla.
The Adventure, Queen of the Desert, the drag queen movie.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, what the fuck is that? But now I remember.
Number 3, Topsy Turvy.
That's the fuck's his name?
Mike
Director.
Lee.
Mike Lee. I almost said Woody Allen, I almost said Neil Jordan again. Actually,
Woody Allen.
Number 2,
he might as well be Booty. He is Booty. He's awful.
Number 2, Titanic.
Yes, just.
And number 1, Bram Stoker's Dracula.
If there's any, I don't like that movie, but I guess the costumes were good, weren't there?
Now for original song. Number 10, Streets of Philadelphia from Philadelphia.
That is a phenomenal song. I'm thinking about 93 now, and
My pick,
did it deserve
This Is
it?
Halloween.
No, I think I would go with Streets of Philadelphia unless there's something in here, but I'm not looking at. No. I take that back. I Don't Want to Fight from What's Love Got to Do with It. That was made specifically for the movie. That is a great song. That's my choice.
Number 9, Sooner or Later from Dick Tracy.
That's the Madonna song.
My pick, Somewhere in My Memory from.
That's part of the score. I wouldn't count it.
But it was
That's
nominated.
just me, though.
Well, it was.
Yeah.
Well,
fuck me then. I guess the Academy knows better than me, right? What about Double Back?
Hey, Victor, I don't think
What about Double Back from Back to the Future Part 3, the ZZ Top song?
Number 8, as much as I really like the Lion King song, they picked one of the weaker ones. Can You Feel the Love Tonight?
I think they picked it out of strength of the Elton John version. If they're picking it because the Elton John version, that's justified. The original one, I don't like that scene. I don't like. That's the one part of that movie that I don't like the original version. The Elton John version, though, at the end credits, brilliant. I don't like the one in the actual movie, though.
My pick, Circle of Life.
What about Hakuna Matata?
Number 7, You Must Love Me from Evita.
I never saw Evita.
My pick, Hellfire from Hunchback.
I'm gonna go with I can't go with Secret Garden by Bruce Springsteen with Jerry Maguire because he released the song 1 year before the movie came out. Fuck. Let's see. Out of all the ones, Humans Being, Van Halen, Twister. That was made written specifically for the movie. That is my favorite Van Halen song, by the way.
Number 6, Colors of the Wind from Pocahontas.
To me, 95. You Got a Friend in Me.
That's my pick. Number 5.
Or Gangsta's Paradise. That or Gangsta's Paradise.
Oh yeah, fuck yeah.
That is a great one.
There. Oh yeah.
Dangerous Minds is a great movie, and that's a great song.
Oh, okay. I'm spent.
Number 5, When You Believe from Prince of Egypt.
98. I don't know.
My pick, The Prayer from Quest for Camelot.
For me, I'm gonna go. I'm gonna say my official pick will be what's the Aerosmith one from Armageddon? I don't want to miss a thing. But
don't want to close my eyes.
But you know what? My runners up will be. This is a funny joke, but one of my runners will be "What's This Life For" from Halloween H2O, the Creed song. What is life for?
What if?
What if?
What if?
Well,
Yeah.
anything off the soundtrack to Can't Hardly Wait, because that is a phenomenal soundtrack.
Number four, the song that South Park made fun of. "You'll Be in My Heart" from Tarzan.
It deserved to win. I don't fucking care.
Number 3, Beauty and the Beast.
No, I take that back. Actually, no, I take that back. And it's not, "Oh, You'll Be With My Heart." I'm going to say this. It's Dogma, the song that Alanis Morissette did. Still, that's the name of the song. That's my pick. I know, I'm a big Dogma fan. I am a big Alanis Morissette fan. I know, I'm biased, but I don't care.
Number 3, Beauty and the Beast from, Beauty and the Beast.
No shit.
Yep.
Number 2, My Heart Will Go On from Titanic.
I know that the Collective Soul song she said at the end of Scream 2 technically wasn't, originated for the movie, but that specific version was made for Scream 2. So I don't know if it would count, but otherwise I would go with My Heart Go On if it doesn't count.
And number one, A Whole New World from Aladdin.
92.
Oh, new world.
Yeah, I guess I would go with that, I guess.
Now for 80s costume design.
What the fuck is going on here?
Now for 80s costume design. Number 10, Chariots of Fire.
Oh, no, whoever remembers the fucking song.
A whole new world.
My pick Reds.
Help me.
My pick Reds. Number 9, Tess.
More Polanski bullshit. I did not have sexual relations with Roman
My pick,
Polanski.
The Elephant Man.
That's more the makeup, in my view, I think.
Number 8, Dangerous Liaisons.
I'd rather watch Cruel Intentions. I'm going to repeat that every week, am I?
My pick, Coming to America.
Yeah, that's a good choice.
Number 7, Room with a View.
More period bullshit.
Actually, wait, I think I made a little error on my...
Oh, great, you made a boo-boo.
Yeah.
It's all Victor's
I made a
fault.
mistake, y'all. Sorry. I made a mistake.
Academy Award for Best Costume Design.
Uh-oh.
Ooh.
Okay, what did I miss? What did I miss? Oh, no. Actually, my real number 7, Fanny and Alexander.
Oh, Ingmar Bergman. Oh.
Number 6,
Who's a
Gandhi.
Nazi now?
Yeah.
Number 6, Gandhi. Number 5.
Yeah, I guess so.
Number 5, Henry V by
Kenneth Branagh.
Kenneth Branagh. Number 4 is Room with a View.
There you go.
Number 3, Akira Kurosawa's Ron.
I've heard so many great things about it. I just haven't watched it.
Yeah, that's one of his big, huge films that I have not watched.
Number 2, The Last Emperor. And number 1,
I want to see that movie, but I have the same reaction.
And number 1, Amadeus.
Yes.
Finally, we got to original song. Number 10.
In the 80s, original song was a fucking joke, so let's see how this goes.
Number 10, Up Where We Belong from An Officer and a Gentleman.
Never saw that movie. I would have I don't know.
My pick, Eye of the Tiger from Rocky 3.
I would too.
It's the Eye of the Tiger.
All right. This is already getting old.
Number 9, Let the River Run from Working Girl.
I was gonna say, if River runs through it.
My pick, Why Should I Worry from Oliver. And
Yes, and yes, and yes, that is the best.
I love that song.
That's one of the best Disney songs ever written. I don't fucking care if I'm in the minority on that. Everything about it, I love that.
Number 8, I Just Called to Say I Love You from The Woman in Red.
I heard the song, but I never watched the movie.
My pick, The Never Ending Story.
Nah, I don't know.
Ghostbusters, Purple Rain, Footloose.
I go Ghostbusters.
Number 7, Say You, Say Me from White Knights.
White Knights? This is a movie about white knights out there? White knights?
My pick, The Power of Love from Back to the Future.
I would go with that.
The power of love.
Oh my god. Back in Time was also a good one too.
Number 6.
Oh god.
Under the sea, under the.
What about Part of Your World?
Yeah,
that's my pick. Number 5, Fame.
Again, only known for that one damn song and nothing else.
Number 4, Take My Breath Away from Top Gun.
I like Danger Zone better than I like that song.
Same. That's one thing me and Victor can agree on.
I actually like the Lady Gaga song from Top Gun Maverick more than Take My Breath Away, to be completely honest.
Either that or Somewhere Out There from American Tail.
That's not a bad choice.
Number 3, Best That You Can Do from Arthur.
No, don't get me started about that Weinstein butt-fucked ending. That's one of the reasons why I don't like Scream 4 is my least favorite in the entire series. But anyway, that's the story for another time.
You shut your mouth.
Number 2,
Harvey Weinstein fucked with it. I don't care. It's not their vision.
Number 2, What a Feeling from Flashdance.
Good. That's the only thing people remember about that movie.
yeah.
And number 1, I've had the time of my life from Dirty Dancing.
Not even nothing could stop us now. Would you consider the best Diane Warren song? Come on now.
And that's it for all my topics. Now, I gotta say, it's fantastic.
No. Oh, God. No. Oh God. Honestly, I prefer over Maniac. I don't know. I think I like Maniac a little bit better, actually.
She's amazing.
You know that song was written for the movie Maniac, the slasher movie. It was written for that song. It was no joke. I'm not lying about that. But then they were like, "No, we don't want that," and they converted it to Flashdance. That's actually a true story. Look it up. Now, I've been fearing this past week. I've been fearing doing this. Like I feared this moment. I feared this moment, and it has to happen. I gotta get my fucking Letterboxd ready because, oh my god. I mean, look, the TV spot I'm about to show you perfectly demonstrates how much of a disaster this movie was because they didn't know how to fucking market this damn thing. They did not know. So please, you might want to cover your ears. You might want to cover your eyes because here comes the spot, and it's pretty cringe. So here we go, everybody.
I'd like for you all to meet 4 extraordinary subjects.
You guys ready to have your minds blown? Shall I alert the fire department?
I thought there were 4 of you.
Oh, there we are. Fantastic Four, August 7th.
I want to know who approved that commercial. I really want to know.
Are the same guys who approved the Power Rangers trailer.
It had that had more energy than the movie had.
That did. I heard about the marketing for The Darkest Minds more than the actual movie, actually.
Holy crap, I forgot about The Darkest Mind.
Oh my god.
Trust me,
dude.
everyone did.
I did too. Don't get me wrong. Oh god, let me get fucking Wikipedia. That commercial is so bad. That is so bad. Like the thing to use Kanye West in front. Oh god, and it doesn't help that Kanye West is such a piece of shit. But you know, oh god. Anyway, Fantastic Four. No, I can't even call. I'm not even calling it Fantastic Four. I'm calling it Fant4stic. I refuse to call this Fantastic Four. This is Fant4stic. From this point forward, it's gonna be Fant4stic. Oh god, hold on. Hold on. Let me put the button here.
Man, they were so fucking desperate to put Kanye West over this movie.
I know. You know, after Morgan and I watched this movie, I instantly put on the what is it? It's called Bullets, and it's a YouTube channel, but they talked about like
Bullets and
what would have
Octane.
been like the director's cut.
Bullets and Octane.
Okay, here. All right, I gotta what you call it? Do this now. God, this is a real pain. Now I have to restart because I got interrupted. Fant4stic is a 2015 superhero movie directed by Josh Trank. Screenplay by
That's it. Bullets and Blockbusters.
Screenplay by Jeremy Slater, Simon Kinberg, and Josh Trank, based on the Marvel Comics created by Stan Lee and Jack Kirby, produced by Matthew Vaughn, Simon Kinberg, Gregory Goodman, Hutch Parker, and Robert Coltzer. Oh, god damn. Starring Miles Teller, Michael B. Jordan, Kate Mara, Jamie Bell, Toby Kebbell. That's right, folks. Koba is in this movie, and he's completely fucking wasted. Reg E. Caffrey. Yes, from The Wire. Tim Blake Nelson. Yeah, he's in this movie. And Tim Heidecker. Released on August 7th, 2015 by 20th Century Fox and Marvel Entertainment. Budget was $120 million. Is that with or without the reshoots? I don't know. Made $167.9 million, making it a big flop. A massive flop. 4 young outsiders teleport to a dangerous universe, but Sue doesn't transport to the universe until the very end.
Yeah, she doesn't.
Which alters their physical form in shocking ways. Their lives irrevocably upended. The team must learn to harness their daunting new powers. Oh, we don't see that, by the way. And work together to save Earth from a former friend turned enemy. Former friend? It was more like Von Doom in this movie was like, oh, why you trying to steal my girl with Reed? He's like, why you trying to steal my girl?
Now, have you seen my channel?
Don't be.
I'm not even finished yet.
Oh, sorry.
Calm down, Victor.
You know what's bad when I went back to my Letterboxd and Rotten Tomatoes is not showing up on my Letterboxd extras. It's pissing me off right now. I think it's 9% real Rotten Tomatoes though. 1.3 on Letterboxd. Huh?
90% rating?
No. 4.3 on IMDb, 27 on Metacritic, 1.3 on Letterboxd, and I believe it's a C- on Cinema Score last I checked. Where do I even begin with this? This movie was doomed from the start. I'm gonna be frank. This movie was doomed from the start.
Frank. What that rhymes with Trank?
For fuck's sake, Chayton, you're gonna keep doing this with me? For
fuck's sake. I like watching you suffer.
God,
that's so mean.
Can't stand this shit.
By the way, Homer Simpson is in this movie.
That's right, he was. He was the teacher at the beginning, wasn't he? Wasn't he the teacher?
I didn't know that.
Yeah, he was the teacher.
Oh my God, why, Homer? Why couldn't you just cop some beers and get out of the fucking movie? Okay.
I don't even fucking know.
With this, I don't even know where to start. Because this movie has such a troubled production, it's not even funny.
Now, it does start off promising.
No, it doesn't. It's doomed from the very beginning.
I would agree with Soren.
No, I thought it sucked from the very beginning.
Yeah, at first it seems like it was going to be Chronicle meets Explorers with Reed and Ben as young kids starting to develop this new teleportation technology.
I'm not saying that the beginning is great or even but
Bitch, it takes fucking 45 minutes to get their powers in a 100-minute movie. This movie's bullshit.
I will say the way they explained the clobbering time catchphrase
oh God,
it's kind of
the wrong way.
Fantastic.
I hate how they use. They only say flame on only one time in the movie.
No wonder. No wonder.
Flame on. That's it.
Yeah, no wonder Thing was so embarrassed by that catchphrase in the reboot, First Steps.
Oh my God, just
fantastic.
Okay, so apparently Josh Trank was being a real piece of shit on the set of this movie, And this is why I feel like, even though Fox did meddle with this movie, and Fox was known for, this is after Rothman left, by the way, so I can't blame Tom Rothman. This was when Ginger-Napolis was running the studio. But at the same time, Josh Trank was acting like a real cunt on the set, apparently. So, honestly, I blame both of them, Trank and Fox. They're both, this movie was doomed from the very beginning.
To the point where he had a fist fight with Miles Teller once or twice.
See, he's a prick.
Also,
he's a prick, just like Max Landis. He's a prick.
Also, I think the Airbnb that he was staying in, his dog like tore up a bunch of shit, and then Josh Trank, Josh Trank's dog like tore up an Airbnb that he was staying in for the shoot, and then like I think Josh Trank defaced like some like paintings or whatever in the house. Yeah.
Yes. And it's no wonder why I don't have any dogs. The only dogs I allow in my house are Bluey and Bingo. But anyways,
yeah, just like I watched like the video and stuff.
I'm sorry I got rudely interrupted again, but I hope that doesn't happen again. But anyway, what were you talking about? The dog eating the shit?
And just like everything going on. Just
the only good thing that come from the yes, this movie was no pun intended. It was doomed. The only good thing that actually came from this probably was the fact that Kate Mara and what's his face got married. Jamie Bell, they got married after this. That's a fucking miracle compared to the shit that they actually fucking went through in this movie. That's actually kind of a fucking miracle.
And you know it's bad. And you know it's bad that Marvel distances up with this movie. That when not only Stan Lee declined to make a cameo in this movie, but they actually. Shit on the Fant4stic in a Punisher comic.
Oh
yes, is that true? They shat on Fant4stic in a comic and a Punisher comic. That's hilarious.
I will also say this about the movie, like after like learning a little bit more about like its production and like the writing process and stuff. So like Josh Trank did not really know comic books that well and everything, but he hired somebody that did, and so like originally this Fantastic Four movie was like a lot more comic booky and that stuff.
Apparently, from what I understand, it was supposed to be the original idea. I think was supposed to be he wanted to make it a David Cronenberg body horror movie. That is not what Fantastic Four is. Josh Trank.
Josh Trank was he apparently. Like, once they got their powers, he kind of got bored. Which makes complete sense why this movie is halfway through they finally get their powers.
I mean, my God, the first 45 minutes are so boring. That's the main problem I have with this movie. It is so boring for a superhero movie. Why the fuck does it take halfway to get their powers? They're human literally halfway through. Like, the first half, nothing really ever of substance happens.
Let's see.
Here's my real problem with this movie. The first 40 minutes were actually pretty good, but the last couple of acts were really rushed.
I feel like, also, oh my God, like, you could tell that there was, right from when it said, first of all, why the fuck, after they get their powers, it kept cutting to black every 2 minutes, it kept cutting to black, cutting to black. And then the final cut to black was, and it said 1 year later. I'm like, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, right from that, when that shows up, you're in fucking trouble. Right when that title card happens. It's the reverse Endgame in this regard. Remember the 5 years later title card, how everybody was so shocked that happened? This is the exact opposite.
And this movie is also a tonal mess as well. At first, it looks like it was going to be a science fiction adventure movie, and then it's going to be a body horror movie, and then out of nowhere, it becomes a superhero teen movie.
Also, this movie is too dark for its own good. Just considering it's Fantastic Four, it's too dark for its own good. Not literally,
I don't mind the darkness. It's just not done well.
It's pretty much done like a fucking Zack Snyder movie, to be frank, and a later Zack Snyder movie. You know, like Batman vs Superman, where it all was all morbid and shit. It's
And
exactly like that.
It was consistent because at first it looks like they were gonna treat the powers like abnormal curses, but then out of nowhere when they fight Doom, it's like oh hee superhero action tee hee.
You know, that's the only fight scene in the entire movie. That's the only fight scene. There's no little to no action in this movie, and that fight scene is embarrassing.
When Reed fought the agents in the forest.
That was just him running. That was a bad CGI. Oh my god.
Also, Morgan brought this up while we were watching it. How is it that Reed Richards just happened to make... Because, okay, so they have these special suits on to help contain their powers. Reed Richards is not with the rest of the team and everything. He's outside. Split them up. How does he have the exact same costume?
Exactly.
Well, to be fair, his costume looks more... Well, to be fair, his costume does look a bit more handmade than compared to where...
It don't matter. Why does it fucking look the same? How does he know what it looks like? Except for the thing. That's right. The thing is naked, and the thing is nude the entire movie.
And not only is he nude, but to quote Bill Murray, this man has no dick.
Morgan was uncomfortable with the thing.
The thing.
Maybe that's why he got his name.
Honestly, I think
that one guy from the movie Mallrats, you got your wish on what the things nether regions look like.
I love Mallrats, but you know, when it comes down to it, like I hate how this
was it
movie,
Jason Lee? Was it Jason Lee who asked Stanley that?
I think it was Jason Lee. It could have been Jeremy London. It's one of the two.
Yeah, one of the two. Where hey, you got your wish. Now you know what the things never regions look like. And then
but going back to it now, I feel like also I kind of implied this before, but I'll say it again. Why the fuck is the cinematography so dark? Why can I barely make out anything in this entire movie?
Yeah, this is AVP 2 all over again.
Yes, it is.
Confused dark for literally dark.
It's weird, like, because it's like there's dark movies out there. Like you look at it like a Zack Snyder movie, and like that shit's dark and everything, but it's still lit like how a movie should be lit.
Okay, what's Jason Lee in Mallrats?
I thought it was Jason Lee, but I wanted to be safe. But like this whole thing, like it looks like dark. Like even like the scene. Remember the scene where Doom kills the father of Sue and what the fuck's I can't even think of the names right now. That's Johnny, and they kills him. Like that scene looks so dark. I could barely make out anybody's faces in that scene. I mean, come on. Also, let's not forget. Why the fuck does Doom look like that? He looks like shit.
Crash Test Doomy, people call him.
He looks like an endoskeleton from Terminator. He really does.
I kind of like the design. I'm not going to lie.
It looks bad. And the fact that Toby Kebbell was not in the suit makes it even worse. Oh, he did, like literally the second half, he filmed the first half, he's like, bye-bye, bitch. He was like, reshoots, like, fuck you. I'm not going to do these reshoots. I will just 80 yard the rest of it.
Also, there's a very obvious scene because Morgan was even like, why does his face look like that? Reed's face. It's because like there was a reshoot and everything, and they didn't have Miles Teller, so they CGI'd over a guy's face.
Him trying to look Hispanic was a reshoot. You got to be kidding me. I was like, what the fuck? Why is he trying to be Hispanic? Oh, because the fucking reshoot. Oh my god, dude. Why the fuck was he trying to come off as Hispanic? Like, this movie's racist, too. It's like, it could have been blackface. It could have been even worse. Oh my god. Also,
and I don't even know what to think of that scene where he went from the Hispanic face to his regular.
Right. He has facial hair in some scenes, and others he doesn't. But the real obvious thing you could tell it's a reshoot, look at Kate Mara's hair. at certain points, she actually did dye it, but then on the reshoots, you could tell it's a fucking wig, and you could tell too. It's the most obvious wig you'll ever see in your life because she dyed it back to brunette because she's an actual brunette. I'm like, they didn't even try. I mean, this is so inconsistent. It's just, and another thing too, I love it how this movie was essentially like, what do you call it? Like, this movie's trying to be like Mythbusters, the movie, for like the first half of this movie. Like, it's literally just it's an episode of Mythbusters, but it's boring. Think about it. I mean, it's kind of like they're proving this myth. And I love it how at the beginning, when we jump 7 years later to supposedly the present, I love it how they're trying to pass off Miles Teller and Jamie Bell as teenagers. What the fuck were they thinking? Like 17. And they look like they're 27. Thank God they didn't make Kate Mara a teenager. Thank God they didn't make Sue a teenager, so that would have been even worse if that was the case. I'm like, I bet you the reason why they did it is because, we're trying to market this movie to a teen audience. Yeah, these people look like they're age 27. It doesn't work.
And it doesn't work like how it does in like Sam Raimi's Spider-Man, where like you just like it's just that kind of world where like a 30-year-old could be in high school.
But Tobey Maguire was more believable.
Yes,
he was more believable as a teenager compared to fucking Miles Teller. He had the baby
Andrew
face
Garfield.
going on. Huh?
And Andrew Garfield.
Yeah, Andrew Garfield. Yeah, him too. Tom Holland was an actual teenager, or at least early 20s, so they could able to pass it off. Miles Teller and Jamie Bell cannot pass it worth a shit. They really can't. They really, really can't. It's like Dawson's Creek, where everybody's a 20-something. But except for Michelle Williams, because Michelle Williams was actually a teenager when that show started. But yeah, that was bad. What the fuck is Tim Blake Nelson doing in this movie? He's like some FBI agent. He just walks around and talks.
I think he might have even originally been cast as a different character.
The Mole Man.
He was
originally cast as the Mole Man.
Yes.
And then he's just in the final cut, he's just some stupid FBI agent.
And this is actually the second time where he played a guy who turned into a Marvel villain, first with the Incredible Hulk. But at least with the MCU, they actually recast him for Captain America Brave New World. But here, since this movie isn't going to get a sequel and he gets killed off anyway.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's a waste of time. Harvey Allen. Oh, so he's like Barry Allen. Oh, wait, that's a different comics company. But I feel like, too, he's completely wasted. He does nothing to do. I feel like a lot of the performances in here, a lot of them, the only one who kind of showed up a little bit was Michael B. Jordan. You could tell he was trying just a little bit. Everybody else phoned it in. Everybody else, they phoned it in.
Say what you will about Hulk and its slow start. At least it actually followed through with the Hulk action. Here, it's just one.
And it's an art house film about anger. Fuck that movie.
Here, it's just one fight scene and that's it. Or two.
But yeah, it's just like, no, it's really only one, to be honest. It's really only one.
Also, big blue beam in the sky. This era of movie making where big blue beams in the sky.
And then they get sucked up by the beam in the present timeline. They get sucked up by a big beam, and it doesn't make no sense. I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck is going on here? They get sucked up by a big blue beam. But oh my God, it is just like, to me, this was doomed from the very start. Like I said, dude, I hate the lines in this movie. You know what's the perfect line that represents this movie? Before I go any further, two guys, a girl, and the thing that no one wanted. That's the perfect way to describe this fucking movie. Two guys, a girl, and the thing that no one wanted. That is like perfect foreshadowing for what this movie would ultimately become. I mean, my God.
And by the way, you know how in the marketing there's this scene with the thing dive bombing and the Fantastic Four fighting in the
not
city?
In the movie.
Not in the movie.
There's a lot of stuff in those trailers and stuff not in the movie. Even like more comedic bits too.
Yeah. Let's see. Like it's just like also, you know what I hate about it? Like Dr. Doom is barely in this. He's not even the villain. I argue Tim Blake Nelson is the true villain of this movie because the whole most of the movie is just about the Fantastic Four like being fucked with by the government. That's what this movie is for the most part. And it's just not interesting. Like, oh, yeah, the government hates our guts. Oh, we don't know what to do with our powers. So emo bitch fits after the 1 year time jump. I'm just like, what's going on here? It's a big fat mess. And yeah, some of the visual effects do not look good. In fact, there's this one bit that doesn't look very good. And it reminded me of a different movie. If you know what I'm talking about, because there's a scene where they test out the whole transportation thing on a monkey, and it's so clearly done by Weta because it looks exactly like fucking Caesar from Planet of the Apes if he was a baby. Let me look at the monkey again. It looks like a Planet. Did Toby Kebbell go reshoot a fucking mocap that shit? I don't know. I mean, what is this supposed to be? Some kind of like reference to Planet of the Apes? I don't know. Yeah, wait. Oh, you gotta no! Right when I'm doing this review and this shit happens, a live action.
Sweetie, did you hear there's a live action My Little Pony movie in the works?
Amazon.
Are you excited?
Off, please, respectfully, fuck off.
Hey, my fiance's excited for it.
Oh my god, dude! The bronies are gonna be very upset.
Well, to be
the
fair,
bronies
there
are
was
gonna be
the
real
My Little
upset.
Pony movie. It was called My Little Dashie on YouTube.
Oh, Jesus! But what else can I talk
double
about?
feature with this, with My Little Pony and the Minecraft movie.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Wait, what were you gonna say, sweetie?
Do you know if anyone's ever made like My Little Pony sex dolls?
I don't know.
Oh my god, help me now!
Yeah, I don't. It's really hard because it's like there's.
What'd you say?
It is like ultimately just a nothing kind of movie.
Octopussy?
It really is. It's
So
a nothing
it's
kind of
almost
movie.
hard to
Oh yeah,
talk about.
another point that I want to make is that the thing becomes like a military prop. Like he's made to work for the military, and the thing like a government property. I'm just like, what the fuck? This is like he's pretty much treating him like Hulk or something. Like, come on now.
Sweetie is a live action pony.
No. No. That's it. That's the joke I was trying to make. Remember when I said that I take Sabrina Carpenter over a No Talent Hack? Sydney Sweeney was what I was thinking of. Now I remember.
You shut your whore mouth and disrespect
She has
like
talent.
that. You shut your whore mouth.
I would take that over that.
Shut your whore mouth.
You be quiet.
Bleep. What?
You be quiet.
What?
Oh God, this is ridiculous.
Wax on.
I don't want to do it anymore.
also, let's face it here. Like in terms of the what got changed, apparently the reason why was because they want creative differences, obviously, and also they thought that the movie was too violent in the first cut.
Mm-hmm.
What is this? It's the whole David Cronenberg idea of it. Oh God. They only greenlit this movie to extend the rights because it would go back to Disney.
That didn't work because later they get bought by Disney.
And guess what? Technically speaking, on the new Fantastic Four movie that's going to come out in about a week, 20th Century Studios has to get credit at the end of the movie.
I do, Tanner. I'm still mad about that.
God. Oh, God.
I'm still mad about not getting the soap. We tried, though.
Also, like, I hate some of the like Reed doesn't act like Reed in this movie. He just acts like, what the fuck is he? I swore I had an idea what he acts more like fucking Clark Kent, but he does Reed Richards. He just sounds like this. He's like, a nervous wreck. He's not Reed Richards to me.
Well, to be fair, this is supposed to be a younger version of the Fantastic Four. So
it don't fucking matter. He didn't act like this in the 2005 movie. But and he's like, when he's sitting with Sue in the fucking library, he's like, what are you listening to? Portishead. I don't know who that is, but I'll check him out. I'm just like, these lines are just so bad. And then they reference oh God, I hate how they do It's Clobbering Time. That's another one. And there was like a reference.
Time.
There's another line that. Oh yes. There is no victor, only doom. That's probably the worst line in the entire movie. Oh God.
Oh yeah, just like in that one movie, The Zone of Interest.
Oh God. It's just absolutely just.
Oh, and
you could tell
I think
Kinberg
about,
had a role in this because, oh my god, dude.
I think about how Fox desperately tried to save this movie. I feel as if the movie that Josh Trank attempted to make and everything, if we had seen it, would it have been better than this version that we got?
No.
I think probably. Would I still think it would be a bad movie? Yes. I just think it would overall just be more consistent. But it would probably still be bad.
And
I found out this too. So Jeremy Slater was the original guy who wrote the script, right? So his version of the script would include Mole Man, Dr. Doom, and Galactus. But then Simon Kinberg came on to try and save it, and he made Dr. Doom an antisocial programmer and cutting Mole Man and Galactus entirely.
Yeah, and it was originally... Earlier drafts were still more comic booky, but as, Josh Trank became more interested in not being a comic book movie.
And then also, like even the first scene, of Von Doom, he just looks like a fucking hobo. He looks like a fucking hobo in this first scene. Like the curly hair and it's all the beard.
Yeah.
I was like, and the whole thing is that one of my biggest problems with the movie, which I have not addressed yet, they do not become Marvel's first family in this movie. They're more like Marvel's first acquaintances in this movie. I mean, am I wrong? They're
I don't feel like they build a bond with each other.
No, they don't. They're acquaintances.
Like, there's, there's obviously Reed and, Ben, but, because that's at least set up in the beginning of the film, and then that's really it. But they don't get a lot of stuff. Like, Ben doesn't really show up a lot and stuff.
No, he does not!
They're just like, oh yeah, they forgot that Ben has to be, on planet Zero because he also gets powers and stuff. And then they're like, oh yeah, we need to write him back into the movie. I don't even know if that's even Planet
Zero.
Ugh.
But, it's just like, another thing is that I don't know if, I don't know why, to me, God, I'm gonna have to really be careful with this next comment, especially considering I'm Hispanic. But why did they make Sue adopted so they can make Johnny, who's black, her sister? I don't know why this worked. I don't know what they were thinking with this. I'm not being a racist. People go, you're a racist, but no, I'm not being a racist. I'm just saying.
Well, to be fair, the dad is black, so I guess that's why.
I get it. At the same time, they have no bond there. There's no bond there. They might as well just be friends.
Josh Trank was championing a black Sue Storm as well.
If that would make more fucking sense. If that's what they wanted to do, but no. We got to make them adopted.
But it was Fox
at least
that.
So Johnny is biological, if memory serves me correctly. Sue was adopted.
Mm-hmm.
So it's just like, it comes off like, what? And you don't believe them as a brother and sister. That's what chemistry is important, and you don't believe it. You just don't believe it. You don't believe it whatsoever. And it's just like, come on, it's absolutely just ridiculous. That another thing too. Rupert Murdoch, who was CEO of News Corp, Fox. But again, fuck Rupert Murdoch. I don't give a shit. But he expressed distaste for the movie, blaming it solely on one of Fox's physical quarters earning hundreds of millions of dollars lower than their expectations. So they lost money because of Fant4stic. Then again, fuck Rupert Murdoch. Rupert Murdoch can go fuck it. He runs the New York Post. The New York Post is a bunch of fake news bullshit. Anyway,
speaking of losing, did you know this movie was supposed to be in 3D?
What is there to see?
What is there to see? What the fucking scene where he goes jumping out the plane? Oh yeah, that didn't happen. Jesus.
Also, the movie's just so dark.
Yeah, it is. You can't see anything because it's just like. once more, what's funny is that at the Razzie Awards, a guy, an assistant, a post-production assistant, attended the Razzie Awards to accept the award for worst remake, ripoff, or sequel, and he said, "quote I'm sorry for making this movie, but thank you for this." But like, Josh Trank apparently intended this movie to be connected to Chronicle. No, thank God it wasn't. Because if Chronicle was canon and basically pretty much been a Marvel thing, I'd be like, no.
I think this was supposed to be connected to the X-Men movies.
If that's the case, it got cut.
Yeah, it did. Majorly.
So it's just like, come on, it's absolutely just ridiculous. And I did have a 9% rating on Rotten Tomatoes. I was correct around that. And it's just like, after this movie, Josh Trank went to directing jail. Honestly, honestly, the ones who I feel sorry for are the cast, because they were the ones who got screwed with the most. They were doing their job. They were like, they went for the motions, and it's just the movie just ended up being bad. That's the only people I don't feel bad for Josh Trank. Frankly, he deserved it because he was being an arrogant little prick on the set and being difficult to work with. And Fox was being a prick too. So really, all parties except for the cast are to blame. Simon Kinberg for rewriting that script, because Simon Kinberg doesn't know how to write to save his life other than those 2 X-Men movies.
What about the catering?
Okay, I feel bad for the catering too. If we want to really go that deep, I guess the catering. But like, come on. Absolutely just ridiculous. And the fact is that, like, even has like elements of Chronicle in there at the beginning. You know, the drunk brother of Ben is kind of like the drunk father in Chronicle. But other than that, also let's not forget, why is almost every single scene in this movie take place in a dark room? It's in like in a box, like in a dark room. Like almost every scene takes place in some like locked room. Almost every single fucking scene. I swear to God. Like, come on. Visual effects are terrible.
Well, in the words of AVGN, how much more dark can this movie get? The answer is nothing.
The only good thing, I'll say this: the only good thing about this movie is the score by Marco Beltrami and Philip Glass. That's the only strength about it. Because it reminds you, hey, it's actually a superhero movie, other than the boring ass 45-minute bullshit. It's actually a good score. I think it's too good for this movie, to be frank. It's sort of like how James Newton Howard's score for The Last Airbender was too good for that movie. Similar to that.
Of all people.
And Marco Beltrami. Do not underestimate Beltrami, damn it. But it's just like, what the fuck? We have to talk about the ending to this movie because it's been so ridiculed online. I gotta say, it's fantastic. I got a name. You want to hear it? Yeah. Cut the black title card. Just. What were they thinking? I bet you that was a reshoot too. I bet you that. Oh wait, yeah, Kate Mara was wearing a wig. Yeah, it was. It was a fucking reshoot. I can't with this movie.
Wow, that was super, man.
Oh. Oh my god, dude. Oh my god, this is so ridiculous. Is there anything else that I'm missing?
I think we pretty much covered most of what there is.
The trailers were bad. Did we say that? But again, I said the commercial was bad. But like, it's just dull and just morbid and just like, I think it's too dark for its own good, both literally and figuratively.
I think the first teaser actually was.
I didn't even like the first teaser back when that came out. Oh, there's another thing where apparently like they changed the origin of of Sue's origin, because she's supposed to be from like a fictional planet. I feel like she's supposed to be like some Eastern European like kind of country that it's made up, not Sokovia, another one. But then she does like this mocking like this. I'm just like, if that's a jab at Elizabeth Olsen in Age of Ultron, I'm gonna kill these motherfuckers in Fox or Josh Trank. I'm gonna kill them. Or even Alan Taylor Johnson, because thinking about it, he does have the accent, doesn't? Yeah, he does. So it's just like, fuck you guys. Age of Ultron was a better movie that came out the same fucking year. I'm just saying, it's a better. Everybody, this is a point. Watch those two again, compare the two. Age of Ultron's a better movie. It really is.
It is.
It's not even close. And Doom looks like a fake ass. Like, he looks like an endoskeleton, like I said. Shane, you barely talked about the whole thing. What are your thoughts about this piece of shit? Well, I try to fucking eat my food and talk with my mouth fucking full.
Biting my girl's butt is more entertaining than this piece of crap. That's what I've been doing instead of thinking about this horrible movie. But nonetheless, yeah, it's really all I gotta say. It's like everybody else was pointing.
And not to mention, in the comics, Doom didn't even have any powers. It was all his technology.
Yeah, he just have these stupid powers now. I think. By the way, I feel like with Toby Kebbell as Dr. Doom.
Hey, everybody, be quiet, be quiet.
I would say that Roger Corman Fantastic Four is actually the most authentic.
Everybody, shut the fuck up. I'm making a soundbite for Hunter. All right, 3, 2, 1. Biting my girl's ass is better than watching this movie. There we go.
But I felt the late Julian McMahon did a better job than whatever the fuck Koba did. I should have just called him Koba for the whole review because I always think of Toby Kebbell as Koba only. I only think of him as Koba. Honestly, if Koba was the bad guy in this movie, I think this movie would have been a little bit better.
Yeah, but instead he was just in a 2-second cameo in the.
We should put that quote in every copy of Fantastic Four.
Oh my god, this movie's a 0. I got nothing else to say. This movie's a fucking 0. This is a 0.
0.
I'm definitely not going that harsh. This movie was more boring than anything. That's
my biggest problems with it, though.
Travesty in the second half and everything, but I thought the first half was meh. I don't really care. I gave it a 5 out of 10.
I zoned out at the end of it. Soren, what's your pick?
I gave it a 6 out of 10. A few
6?
good ideas, but same reign as Wallace Island. So
Wallace Island was a better movie than this. What the?
Same reign as Once.
What the?
Same reign as Novocaine.
I haven't saw Novocaine, but I don't see it. But
I like Novocaine.
Jesus Christ. My
Same
God.
reign as Snow White.
Just Fant4stic. To me, I feel like I hope First Steps is a good movie. I really do. I really hope it's a good movie. Because if it's not,
I'm impressed by the trailers and everything. I really want it to be good.
If it's not good, if it's not good, they should just stop doing Fantastic Four altogether. Because third time, that's it. Goodbye.
Actually, Kevin Feige actually knows what he's doing.
Well, not as recently, but that's besides the point. Because if you want me to get on a fucking MCU rant, but anyway. But I hope they know what they're doing. I really do. I mean, to me, like I said, the biggest problem with that movie is boring. It's boring. It's so boring. The first 45, the hardly anything happens in this movie. Hardly anything happens. And they don't even become the first family. Anyway, it's wheel time. I can't take this no more. I gotta go. I gotta fucking do this shit. Oh God, help me. Hopefully you could see that. Oh great, I can't even fucking. I gotta go through the fucking actual chat here. Hold on, I'm gonna say it. All right, that's fine. All right, 3, 2, 1. Please let it be good. Please don't let it be chains either. Please don't. I don't want that.
Big money.
I don't want that. I don't want that. Oh no, Fate decided to fuck me in the ass. On the 20th anniversary today. It lands on it.
Anniversary did one of my favorite movies.
It is a great
I love
movie.
this
Early in
movie.
the Chocolate Factory.
There we go.
I don't care if he looks like Michael Jackson. Johnny Depp did a good job, and I don't care.
Yeah, and it makes sense why he looks like that, but we'll get to it next week.
I haven't seen this movie in like over a decade, to be completely honest with you.
Whose pick was this?
It was
Mine.
Soren's pick.
And
You
by the
said
way,
it
I'm
earlier.
excited for
And
this.
by the way,
I love this movie.
By the way, be on the lookout on my channel in tomorrow or Thursday, because I'm actually preparing a related related video for related to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, but you'll have to wait. So
okay.
But yeah, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. I love this movie a lot, but it's been about 10 years, so I'm gonna have to rewatch it. Well, I have to rewatch it. It's my job, but like it's gonna be interesting rewatching it now. Now that I'm older, is it gonna hold up? I hope so. I hope. I mean.
And let me just tell you, I was actually hoping it was Charlie and the Chocolate Factory before Wicked, because it's one of my favorite movies, and it's the 20th anniversary, so...
Oh, jeez. It's like fate decided to bite me in the ass again.
That's what you get, Victor. That's what you get.
To be fair, it's a movie I do love. It's a movie I love. It's not like it's a bad movie, but still. Fate is a funny thing, isn't it? It's a very funny thing. I have to check this is on HBO Max now. Hopefully it is, because I don't want to be fucking... If people don't want me to fucking pirate, so I gotta check if it's on Max. Oh, it is! It is on HBO Max, so this is gonna make my job a hell of a lot easier. It is on HBO Max. Yeah, guys, I have HBO Max. I'm the HBO... I gave Zaslav my money. I gave him my money, and just like... But yeah, that's it.
Hypocrite!
This episode. What?
Hypocrite!
What do you mean I'm a hypocrite? What am I a hypocrite for?
For giving Zaslav your money.
Well, to be fair, I gave him $10 because I bought Companion on iTunes for $10. So hypocrite. I technically gave him money. That's the reason why I decided to come back, because I already gave fucking Zaslav my money because I love Companion so much. So I guess I've been a hypocrite for like a good 3 weeks now, technically speaking. No, No, not Chicken Jockey. No more.
Chicken Jockey!
Chicken
no
Jockey!
More. No! My God, dude. I don't know what's worse.
The suspense is terrible. I hope it'll last. Oh, wait, wrong version.
Oh, my God. I don't know what's worse. Dealing with fucking Minecraft or dealing with Fant4stic. I don't know. This movie's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. At least it's not a -1.
Again.
Huh?
Not you, sweetie. I know you didn't like Minecraft, but you know.
Oh, you're a hypocrite. You didn't even like my opinion. You said you were okay with your girlfriend, your fiance,
like I
not
said,
liking it. But
it's
no,
a bad
you're
movie.
not.
But I had.
It's all right. You have a threesome with RES or Sean Baker victim, so you're okay.
Oh, piss off. You can go piss off for all I care.
Oh, what? Sorry, I couldn't hear you.
No.
And you know what this means? This is actually the third time in a row that my pick actually was actually covered.
Third time in a row, for fuck's sake. Why is Soren's... Why can't I get a movie again? I want to talk about Clerks for a long time. I'm going to manifest it. I'm going to manifest we do Clerks in the week after next. I'm going to manifest that shit.
Once you do that,
okay.
It lands on my pick.
All right, so next week, Charlie and the Chocolate Factory, then Clerks, then Wicked. So great.
No, I said I'm going to manifest. I can't guarantee it's going to land on the wheel. I can't guarantee that right now.
I'm the great Chetini, so I predict that it will land on Change Choice.
Chetini! More like Hootini!
And I will pick Bo is Afraid for that week. I will override you as the co-owner of the Network 3000.
Oh, come on. Fucking Wikipedia. I'm trying to look at the Emmys before we go. I'm trying to look at the Emmy nominations. I'm going to see if Andor got anything. Come on.
Yeah, it did. It got
How many? Let me see what they got. Hold on. Hold on. I'm trying to look. Okay. 14. Okay, here we go. Oh, fuck. Come on. Let's see the nominations. Andor got nominated for best drama series. No. Did Diego Luna nominate? Yes, he was. I'm pretty sure Stellan Skarsgård got nominated, right?
Oh, the Acolyte?
Trying to look. Wait a minute. Stellan Skarsgård did not get nominated for best supporting actor in a drama series? Forget it. And then best supporting actor for a drama series, no, not Genevieve O'Reilly or Elizabeth Dulot. This is pathetic. This is absolutely pathetic. The Emmys don't like Star Wars. It's very simple. They don't like it. So who I think is going to win? It's not going to go to Andor. You know what I think it's going to go to? It's going to go to The Pit. I think it's going to go to The Pit.
Euphoria.
No, Euphoria wasn't on this year. I think it's going to go to The Pit. I know The Last of Us was nominated, but that's a divisive show now. It's very divisive now.
I love
it's either going to be it's going to be The Pit or Severance, but I'm going to go with The Pit because a Max original being nominated for Best Drama Series, not HBO, but a Max original series, being nominated for this caliber, and it became such a sensation. I think The Pitt's gonna win. I think it's gonna win. So yeah, that's it for this. That's it for this. Fuck you, Emmys, for not nominating Andor for more. You guys are pathetic. Anyway, that's it.
It's okay. Euphoria, the next season will get nominated a bunch.
No, it won't get nominated.
All right,
last time.
What?
By the way, last time I do this joke, hey, I got a name for this podcast. Ready?
Here comes the joke. See you next time.